All right, all right. What is good, everyone? What is good, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to the stream. JoJo Friday is here, locked in, ready to go. Let me close my dizzo. Close my door. Sorry, guys, gotta shake the whole room. What's good, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to the stream. I hope all of you guys are having a fantastic Friday. I know I am. It's Good Friday today. Justin with the $3 dono.
Sent you on X the Walmart toy guide. It's the first time since the Switch 1 in 2020 that a video game console is featured on the front. Just thought it was interesting.
Nice, nice. Yeah, definitely going to be a hot ticket item for this holiday will be the Switch 2 for sure. Especially with the price increase to the Xbox Series. I'm here to tell you guys that it's actually Nintendo's fault. And I'm gonna explain in great detail why it's Nintendo's fault that the price is increased. Matt W with the gifted membership. Thank you so much, Matt. I appreciate the gifts. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate the 3. We're gonna check out that guide in just a bit so we can see that. But yeah, it's obviously very good marketing. I'm pretty sure Nintendo paid for that. So yeah. Watching along the chat audio only, headphone working. Hey, what's up, man? Welcome. Let's get into shout outs though, then I'll get all of the boards updated and everything. So thank you so much, Matt. Thank you so much for the gifted membership, and thank you, Justin, always starting out the streams, man. Always, like I said, starting the hype going. Striking first blood. You're definitely one of the first blood strikers, top first blood striker out there, and I appreciate you, friend. The channel, of course, friend of myself, so I appreciate you, man. Matt, let's get Matt on the board. Thank you for the gifted membership, man. Sketches of Harmony got the gifted membership. Thank you so much. Anybody there's one or more gift, you can beat up my man Matt on the board. And of course, we got full combo rewards and effects today. Let's get through the shout outs though. Dior was here first, like always. Shout outs to the homie Dior. Matt is here. What's up, Matt? We have multiple Matts here. General Zamora is here. Party Man is here. What's up, Party Man? We've got Max Only. What's up, Max Oli? Welcome. We got General Zamora, Egomaniac, Flightius, 2 vids. Yeah, we had 2 vids today. It was a busy day. Cyber Taurus is here. What's up, Cyber Taurus? Playing 3 houses again, getting ready for Fortune's Weave. Hey, there you go. Let's see here. Yo, what's up, Brother Darius? Yeah, it's been a while, man. Welcome back, Brother Darius. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming back. Elements Nullified. What's up, man? Switch Addiction. What's up, Switch Addiction? Boo, 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 boo. $3.99 for a Series S is insane considering Costco had them for $1.99 at one point. $1.99. $1.99 at one point. Yeah, well, you know, it's a little something called tariffs and inflation. You know, it's been something that I've been saying is happening. It's been something that I said that this is going to be a bad thing. And that is exactly what's happening right now. You know, butts are getting kind of kicked right now with tariffs and inflation, and it's trickling down to all parts of the economy, all parts of consumerism, all parts of, you know, products, and video games are not exempt. Unlike smartphones and computers, video games are not exempt from that. Unfortunately, I wish they were. They tried to get them, but they're like, no, you are a video game. You are not a computer. So we will slap you with this tariff. Take this tariff and you better like it. Let's see here. It's Nintendo's fault. Yes, it's Nintendo's fault. I'm going to explain why. It's Nintendo's fault. And I wrote this on Twitter. It's Nintendo's fault because Nintendo's greedy. And since Nintendo's greedy, Nintendo and Microsoft, like, since they're both video game companies, they look at what each other is doing. And since Nintendo's really greedy with, like, for example, Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, Microsoft saw that they charged $70, and they said that, hey, look, we're now going to be greedy too. And now we're going to raise the price of the Series X again, because that's just what they do. They look at each other, you know, and that is the reasoning why. I'm telling you right now. They're greedy. They're greedy. I wonder if that Pokemon trainer, did you guys know the Pokemon trainer like to talk about? He's a very popular content creator, a Pokemon trainer. I don't know if you guys heard about him, but I mean, usually you don't hate Nintendo enough. You don't hate Microsoft enough at this point, right? You don't hate them enough. Cyber Taurus with the $10 dono.
Trickle down to Reapernomics. The only problem is that trickles down to us, and they'll never lower the prices,
nope,
even if the tariffs go away.
the thing with that is if the tariffs go away, which they won't, but if the tariffs go away, they would need to get assurance that they're not going to come back. You know, they would need to get assurance that they're not going to, like, oh yeah, they go away, then also, oh hey, here we go, they're back, right? So they would need to get assurance from the government that they are not going to do that again, because you cannot fluctuate the price of a video game system. I mean, you can't just say, oh, it's going to be down. It's not gas. You know what I'm saying? Which I think, you know, they're Cybertors. So they would need to get, if the tariffs did go away, they would need to get assurance that they would be away for a good amount of time. Shout outs to Zetzukin. Thank you for the Jonin tier pledge. I appreciate that. Shout outs to Cybertors. You're the Hulk and Stream Ninja. Big love.
It's always Nintendo's fault. They're
Yes.
the reason for mass suffering around the world. At least
Partly.
according to online peeps.
Yes.
Play Ocarina of Time 3DS title theme, please.
So I'm just waiting for the video from the Pokemon trainer. He kind of look. I mean, he's on on YouTube. You know, the Pokemon trainer. I'm just waiting for him to just say that it's definitely Nintendo's fault. Now I don't know what the name. I mean, I don't know what the name of the guy is. But I'm waiting for him to talk about how evil and greedy and how you should hate Microsoft. I'm waiting for the Pokemon trainer to complain how you hate Microsoft, how you don't hate Microsoft enough. You should hate them. They're evil and they're greedy and they're the worst thing ever. And you know, somehow it's probably gonna come back to blaming Nintendo. But I'm pretty sure Pokemon trainer is gonna tell you why. Because they are experts in economy. Because they got a lot of subscribers, you know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. I'm pretty sure this Pokemon trainer from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is gonna let you know what you need to know, and everyone's gonna pay attention because he's just more intelligent than everybody else. You know, he's just way more intelligent than everybody else. That knows that everybody else is a shill, everybody else is a fanboy, but he knows. But he knows more than everybody else. So yeah, man. Like I said, it's a Pokemon trainer. I don't know the name, but a Pokemon trainer. What's up, Glenmore? Welcome. Thank you, DeAndre. Let me play your, I think I need to play your music, right? I should play your music. You've got, what music did you want? You wanted Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time, main theme. We got to play a remix because there's copyrights. So we'll play a remix for you. Thank you for the $3.63 as well. I appreciate that. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Let's get my man Cyber Taurus. First JoJo of the day as well. It is JoJo Friday, so we might as well go ahead and hit him with the JoJo. Hey, yo. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh, wait, hold up. There's a Mewmore remix right over here. There's a Mewmore remix. Oh, a Mewmore remix. You know we got to hit him with that Mewmore remix. Shout out to my man Cyber Taurus. You're not the Hokage Stream Ninja. Anybody does 10 or more, you can get my man Cyber T. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that. Gold price go up. I think it's because Nintendo games politics. I'm telling you, it's Nintendo's fault. I want you guys to link me. Somebody's gonna make that video. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's gonna make that video where they somehow blame. I mean, I remember when the prices went up for Microsoft, some people blamed Nintendo. The Pokemon trainer blamed, when the prices went up for Microsoft earlier in the year, they literally blamed Nintendo for Microsoft increases in the prices. So I'm waiting for them to do that this time. Why not? You did it last time. Why not just do it again? Let's see here. Flipping the switch with the $10 donut says the fake wizard guy is blaming Nintendo content creators. Y'all are single-handedly destroying gaming. Whoa, I did see something. Yeah, it's that fake guy. He wears like a gray beard or whatever. Like, once again, another I'm gonna be angry at everything. Nintendo's wrong for everything. Gaming's wrong. Everything's wrong. I'm wrong. I know more than you. Like, everything. One of those like hateful. Everything's wrong with gaming channels. You know. I tried to watch a video, but he just looks so stupid with that stupid fake beard on and everything. But that's the type of gimmick that you need to push this, not to brainwash and push this nonsense on people. You know, when it comes down to it. But I mean, I'm more than willing to have a friendly conversation with fake wizard guy without calling names. So if you want to contact him, I think we can get a good debate going. I think that would be fun. Since nobody else wants to maybe he'll have an honest, faithful, good faith debate or discussion, because he did have a video talking about Nintendo's ripping people off. So I would love to talk about them ripping people off. I think that'd be a good discussion point to have on the channel, so we can have opposing viewpoints. It's good to have good debate and discussion on these things, you know. So yeah. Shout outs to Cyber. Shout outs to Flipping the Switch Zoo Mongunzo. Thank you for another $10. Appreciate that. Let's go. We're at 28 on the board. We've already extended it once. We need to extend it again, and we also need to hit that JoJo again too, because we got another JoJo. Every $10 and up is a JoJo, so we doing that. Oh my God, another one. Let's go. Cyber Taurus with another 10 for the JoJo Friday. Let's go, baby.
Trails in the Sky first chapter. Did you get it on Switch too?
Yes.
Thinking about doing that instead of the PS5 so I can play handheld.
Yeah, I got it on Switch 2. I know the PS5 version's better, and the Switch 2 version is a little not great, but yeah, I'm gonna support the Switch 2.
Sup, OJ?
What's up?
Of course, it's Nintendo's fault.
Yes.
Hello, Wulong. Mario Kart World being $80 means everybody is gonna make gaming expensive?
Yep.
It's
Yep.
not like we dealing with tariffs and taxes or the poor state of the economy and everything,
No.
right?
No, nothing to do with that.
Stupidity is next level.
Let's see here. I can set it up, but y'all gotta let me moderate. Okay. Flipping the Switch. It's not my fault. Well, it is partly my fault, but whose fault would you say it is more when it comes to you not being able to moderate? Whose fault is it more, bro? Let's be real here. On that debate, what happened, man? So, what happened on that one? That dude was acting crazy. He was acting crazy, absolutely crazy. So, you know, I tried to, but the amount of, like I said, how he was acting was absolutely wild. Shout outs to Flipping the Switch. Thank you for another $5 dono. I appreciate that. Cyber T and Flipping the Switch are tied at the $10 highest donos of the stream. Anybody does more than 10, you could beat out that in a singular one. Shout outs my man Cyber T and Flipping, and let's just put Zoo. Shout outs to Zoo. Did it mic it up correctly? Y'all didn't mic it up correctly. We were on Discord, so you know. Whoa, 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 whoa. Cyber, no, Crispy Tofu with the dollar donut says, "Hey OJ, so did this last direct crush any hope of Metroid Prime 2 and 3 coming up before Prime 4? Not yet, but once again, since Nintendo does have a clean release in December, they definitely could drop all of them at the same time in December. That is a possibility, like maybe at a Metroid Prime 4 direct where they announce that, but once again, we'll see. Hasn't crushed every bit of hope, but definitely looking more not likely. But it's very possible that we get like an NSO release or something like that too. So, what's up, Gaming Manor? Welcome to the stream. What is good? Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm an old man. I don't know how to do that. I shall discover the mute for next time. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, you can definitely mute him if you wanted to, since it's your Discord. So you can mute him. But yeah, you know. Let's see here. Prime 2 and 3 are being written out of history. Being written out. Done. It's funny that Nintendo lives rent-free in their heads. I guess they have no games to play. I think Nintendo lives rent-free in a lot of people's heads. The other day, I simply made a post about you know, history repeating itself, right? With Mario Galaxy and with Metroid Prime. And no, it was a separate post. It was a post on Doc Trey made a post talking because somebody quoted Super Metal Dave. Some really angry black dude quoted Super Metal Dave and talked about how stupid and delusional he was. And then Doc Trey quoted him and was like, "Hey, look, art direction." He said one of the best games, not the best graphically looking game. So then I commented under that post and I said, "Why is this guy always angry? Like, he just seems like he's always angry." And then he quote tweeted me. It was like he called me a bad word, a C something.
How many Switch 2 games do you have? When I count the free update games, I'm up to 43.
How many Switch 2 games do I have? I do not have 43 Switch 2 games. I think I probably have like around 10 or so. Yeah, like about 10 if you count digital games plus the physical games. So also, Justin, thank you for another $3 dono, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. But yeah, he called me a name, Justin. And I was like, man, like, I was like, it's all good, man. You just like that a lot. You're just acting crazy. So it's like these people are getting more and more aggressive. Like as Nintendo continues to sell well and do well, it seems like they just get angry at the fact that people like Nintendo games or that they like Nintendo. I don't know, man. It's really weird. It's really, really, really weird. So yeah, shout outs though. Thank you, Justin, for another $3 dono though. I appreciate that, man. Let's go. To be fair, OJ should have told you how to do it in call. Well, I mean, I think you can only mute somebody if you're in an actual chat room. If you're in a video hangout, I'm not sure if you could mute them. If you're in like one of the actual rooms, I don't think you can mute them that way. But I don't think you can do it the way that we had it set up.
I went kinda crazy because I save up for it since 2020.
That is true. I have been saving myself, but then I also got like a little extra boost because I sold my Steam Deck as well. So I mean, like I have like today I bought Trails in the Sky, the Switch 2 edition. So that's another game. But I mean, I have a number of physical games over here. But I mean, I bought Switch 1 games that I play on my Switch 2. So I mean, if you count that, then it's more. So yeah. MUFC says they are seething. Been thinking about it comes to game prices. I feel like people were more honest and try not to prices because however much sometimes they really want. So yeah, Kevin with the $2. So what up, OJ? How you doing? Happy JoJo Friday. Can I get any music from Legend of Heroes? Yes, you can. Legend of Heroes music. Thank you for the $2 dono. We're almost at 60. We're almost at that hour extension. Although I might have to cut it just a little short tonight, guys. Because I do have to do a little bit of take care of my boy because my wife needs to get something done tonight. So I might have to cut it a little bit short tonight, but we're gonna go as long as we can when it comes to the you know how JoJo Friday is, guys. So I appreciate you guys coming out to tonight's stream. I really do. Yeah, let's move to Justin with the $3 dono.
You sold your Steam Deck?
I did.
Hushed face lol. I also sold my ROG Ally X, so that also went towards it.
Yeah, I had to sell my Steam Deck. I had to. You know, I had to sell my Steam Deck because, you know, I'm just a shill and a weird fanboy and, you know, and all that stuff. So, yeah, we had to get that done too, you know? Thank you for the $3 dono though. I appreciate that, man. Let's go. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's the best decision ever made selling the Steam Deck. Why is it the best decision that I ever made selling the Steam Deck? The Steam Deck is an incredible device. I don't think it's that great of a decision. Let's see here. I got a fake beard. I've got a fake beard. I can wear a fake beard. I can also wear a fake beard if you need us to wear a fake beard. We can make it fun so we can lower the temperature from the very beginning. Xbox and PS5 increased more prices. No, that's not true, Denny. I think you are falling into the propaganda. You are falling into the fake. It's Nintendo's fault that the price is increased. And I can prove it. Mario Galaxy is $70. So therefore, everything Nintendo or Microsoft and Sony looked at Mario Galaxy and said that they have to increase the price. That's what I heard when Mario Kart 8 was announced, or not Mario Kart 8, when Mario Kart World was announced at $80, Microsoft then looked at that and raised the price. So clearly, it's the same thing here. They saw the price of Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, and they raised the price because they saw that Nintendo can charge $70 for Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. So, no, you're wrong. And I can debate you on that right now. Let's go, Denny. Let's go. You have no idea what you're talking about, dude. You have no idea what you're talking about. You need to chill, okay? You need to chill. You don't know what you're talking about. Let the big guys talk about this, all right? Wonder if anyone knows that GameFly, because you can just rent games. Yep, I used to GameFly. Unfortunately, this generation sucks. So hyper TGS. TGS is going on right now, isn't it? Or it's getting ready. It's getting ready to go on. Shout outs to my man Chris the Shriner Dog. Just checking in from Kansas City. Love that the Chiefs haven't won yet. Let's go Seahawks. Mariners need to win their series to take the West. There you go. Yeah, I'd love to see the Mariners get that. Yeah, the NFC West is brutal right now. All 2-0 teams except for the Seahawks. Seahawks are 1-1, but they look good against the Steelers last week. So it's going to be a knuckle down slugfest in the division for sure. So yeah. Maybe this guy a fan for me forever. Bad part is they release it one, can't beat it. Yeah, it's all good. Oh, no gray, baby. PS5 didn't increase price. They decreased the storage because of Nintendo only has 256 gigabytes. I know. Exactly. That's what happened, Boo Boo. What happened was that they saw that Nintendo only has 256, so they felt, you know what? We don't need to have a terabyte again. We're going to have shrinkflation, and we're just going to blame it. We're just going to... Notice how there was not a lot of videos on that? Notice how there... I wonder where the videos are with the greed videos. I'm waiting for them. You guys need to let me know about them. Let me know if the greed videos come in. Let me know. I need to know about these. I need to know about them as soon as possible. This is a national emergency. You know what I'm saying? A national emergency. People need to know about this. This is very important business. I mean, if you're not thinking about it the way that I'm thinking about it, you have problems. You got problems, and you got big problems. You got problems that people need to understand. People need to listen. People need to know what is going on, and they're not listening right now. So yeah. Gloria Redmond with the $10 dono says, greetings, LJ. Greetings, chat. Hey, Gloria. Thank you so much for the JOJO. Angry already has. I don't think he understands the economy or tariffs. So, I mean, it's good for him, but I don't think he understands the economy or tariffs. But it's all good, you know. Whatever he says, it's his opinion. So that's the Felipe with the 12 months.
Nintendo to Microsoft before the Direct. Yo Miyamoto thought it would be funny to raise Galaxy games up to $70. It's fine if you raise the price of the Xbox. Love Nintendo.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was like they like shook hands, like Marvel versus Capcom. You guys know, like the like, you guys ever seen that, right? So it was like this. It was just like this, you know. Let me show you what it looked like. It looked very similar. You know, it looked very similar to this right here. Give me a second, guys. It looked very similar to this right here. This is how it was. It was like they were doing this right here. The handshake was going. This is them plotting to be evil together. This is the plot to be evil. You know what I'm saying? They shook hands just like this. Gotta regulate, you know? that kind of looks like Phil Spencer. Cyclops I mean, if Phil Spencer put on a green dun-dun-dun and a like a black bodysuit with a green dun-dun-dun, because it's Xbox, so it can't be yellow. It gotta be a green dun-dun-dun. A green dun-dun-dun with the black suit with the green little thing. And he even has the X on there, so I mean, it's already the Xbox logo. And he put on like a green visor. He looked just like Cyclops. Like they're like the same person. I mean, Koizumi can pose as Ryu, so it's Koizumi, and it's Phil Spencer shaking hands like this, getting ready to scam everybody. That's the best part about it. That's what you guys don't understand. You guys don't realize. Getting ready for them to be greedy. Getting ready for them to be greedy. They were both that's how they line up their greed deals. Just like that. That's actually legitimately how it looks. That's like live footage of what's it called? Of that. That's definitely live footage of what happened there, you know? Let's see here. Nintendo and Microsoft agreed to sanctions on the consumers. Yes, they did. They like and they had the music playing too. They had the music playing. It was like this. Oh my gosh. Was it the Spider-Man thing? So that's the Cyber Taurus.
Is YouTube gonna regulate you with a copyright for dropping Nate Dogg and Warren G?
Probably.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
Probably. Yeah, probably. Oh my gosh. No, it's gonna be like this right here. This is the music that I was playing when they did it. Let's do it. Just like this. This is the music when you're ripping people off. Like when you do a business deal, you're gonna make a lot more money. These greedy, no good for nothing Cyber Taurus, I'm on to you, buddy. Some of you guys are double agents for Microsoft right now, and I'm going to get taken off the air. Some of you guys are reporting everything that I'm saying to Microsoft right now. Is Gaben M. Bison? Psycho Steam Crusher! Yeah, that's exactly who that is. Psycho Crusher? Bison, just imagine Gaben just doing like the spinning steam attack on you. That's exactly what happened. So triple OG, double OG, 777, what up, man? Welcome. Question: do you defend everything Nintendo? I'm not defending them. I'm blaming them right now. How am I? What are you talking about, dude? We're literally blaming them, Nintendo, right now for everything. We're blaming them. Or do you got something in your ears? I'm blaming them. I'm not defending them. I'm blaming Nintendo for this. You understand? Do you speak English? Are you having trouble? This is the type of people that I'm talking about too, by the way. I could even be blaming them, and they say, do you defend everything? I've literally been blaming them this whole time. These people are crazy, bro. Dragon Fairy, I've literally blamed them. I have not defended anything. I blamed them for everything. Dragon Fleepa says, I hate Nintendo's games, but I like their business practices. He's the reverse. He's the reverse. Oh my gosh. We're all shills. Exactly. Let's see. I blame Nintendo for raising the price of PC hardware. The title literally says it's Nintendo's fault. And then he comes in and asks me, do you defend them? I love that. That's great. Bets on if he's actually being serious or not. Let's see here. Just got here. Here, you took the bait. All right, sure. Justin with the 3.
Can I get final battle with Bowser's Super Mario Galaxy? It's what Imagine people hear when Nintendo announced the Galaxy game prices. Wow.
Bowser's Super Mario Galaxy. Bowser's Super Mario Galaxy theme. So just with the JOJO, Justin with the 3. Let's go.
It's true. Microsoft got to me. They bribed me to completely take that Partner Direct Showcase bingo card.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew that was you. Cyber Taurus, Justin, you guys can't fool me. Justin, you're in on this too, aren't you? Shout outs to Dragon Fairy. I appreciate you, fam. I knew, Cyber Taurus, you're in on this. You're in on this. Don't let me catch you in the streets. Cash me outside, buddy. I'm going to hit you with this, though. Let's go. JOJO Friday. Thank you for the JOJOs, boys and girls. Make sure you hit that like button, too. If you have not hit that like button, hit that like button. Let them know. We got to let them know that we straight shooters out here. Let's go. Thank you guys so much for your support. I appreciate that. Bye. It's Nintendo's fault. I just pre-ordered Galaxy 1 and 2. See, you're the problem. Max only. You are the problem. It's your fault. I am suffering. I am suffering because of your actions. And if you don't fix it now, I'm not going to say it out loud, but I'm coming for you. Okay? I'll just say that right now. And you don't know when it's going to hit you. It's going to be like, you know, you'll never see it coming. Like that. You know? Like it's going to be like that. So count your days. Young person. Count your days. Done. Count your days, sir. Because you are making my life worse. Gloria Redmond with the $10 dono. Fire Emblem 3 Houses theme in honor of my niece. Hey, shout outs to Gloria's niece. Fire Emblem 3 Houses theme coming up. And another JoJo. You guys are on one today. Yo, let's go. JoJo Friday in the house. Let's play the JoJo first for Gloria's niece. You gotta play it. Good. Donkey Kong. Good in the JoJo.
Dang, you figured me out. I guess I don't have to hide my Xbox Raj Ally X anymore. Lol.
Oh my gosh, you gotta. I mean, it's hard to hide that thing because it's definitely a massive device. You know what I'm saying? It's like a massive big boy device. That's a device for real men. Okay, a device for real men and women, big boys. When you play the Xbox ROG Ally, you gotta pull your pants all the way up and make sure you're wearing a belt while you're at it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do both. You gotta do both of those. Shout outs to Cyber Taurus, man. I appreciate it. Shout outs to Justin, again with another 3. Big love, guys. Shout outs to Gloria. Thank you so much, Gloria. I appreciate you. We're going to play some Fire Emblem. Fodlin wins. Appreciate you guys. Let's go. And, of course, we're going to bust out the Buster Sword for the limit break. Shout out to Limit Break, bonus stream. My niece loves Fire Emblem. Hey, your niece is a good. She's good. You know she's gonna grow up to be a scholar. Incredible. She's playing Fire Emblem. Oh yeah. I'll buy Galaxy 1 and 2 at a high price. Dragon Theory. I'll buy it at a high price. What are you selling? You ripping me off? Thank you, stranger. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger. What are you buying? This overpriced game? This overpriced game? Or this overpriced game? What are you selling? Drop the price. Shout outs to Dean with the Dollar McHolla. And he says, OJ, don't you know Nintendo created price increase rises? Yes, I do know that, actually. Do you know that? But before Mario Kart World, nobody raised the price of anything. Nobody patented anything either. So evil. Yeah, like if you don't hate them, you don't hate them enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, I agree. I should make a video like that. If you don't hate them, you don't hate them enough. You don't hate them enough. I don't think a PS Portal would work in a... I don't think an Express card is going to work in a PS Portal. Does it even take... The PS Portal doesn't even take memory cards. It's a streaming device. What's up, OJ and everyone? Hey, what's up, Smithers? Lost some bracelets with debate and you that PC Steam fanboy. Yo, we out here. I like the Legion Go S with the Z Go 200 A Z Go XZ Z567 874. ZXZZZ 567 ZX555355 Blue 42 Z67ZZCZ0008 represent from the 305 44434CZ X7Z. Why are PC handhelds named like gangs or something like that, for like area codes, like represent for the Z555 Z44 344 Z678. Yeah, what up? We out here, yeah. Shot X with the $10. See, that's how they're getting you set up to scam you. Drop the price. They're getting you set up because if you name it the ZXZZ 7444444 for fours and 43s, then you know there's gonna be a ZX444442 and a ZXCZEEEZBZ2 and an ABC EBT 34567Z. You know there's gonna be like the next one and the next one that they're just gonna constantly drop. So they're just getting you set up. Those names are just getting you set up to get scammed. You know? Oh my gosh. Bat Conquer with the 5 says people complain about Nintendo but silent on price increases, PC handheld prices, no accountability for being hypocritical. See, I'm about to ban you, Bat Conquer. I'm about to ban you. And here's the reason why I'm about to ban you. You're being a shill. How dare you? How dare you? You say that we are not talking about other things, price increases. There are no other price increases. You're lying. You're defending Nintendo. Seriously, another word out of you. Stop. And I'm serious, dude. Goodness, great. See, I can't stand people like Bat Conquer sitting here and talking about people aren't. No, nobody's being. It's Nintendo's fault. Stop acting like other people. No, you gotta take responsibility, and it's Nintendo's fault. Stop it, Bat Conquer, and I'm serious, dude. Like, that's the last out of you. Mods? Mods? Clean up the mother bleeping super chat. No, I'm joking. I'm joking, Bat Conquer. Obviously. Thank you for the $5, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit... I wonder how long am I going to go with this? Like, I thought I was only going to, for the first 10 minutes, but, like, it's so much more fun to just joke around about this stuff than it is to actually be serious. Because, like, honestly, I'm not, like, a super serious person. My wife even gets on me about that I'm not, like, super serious, because I'm really not. But, like... sometimes maybe to my detriment that I'm not as serious as I need to be. But, yeah. Like, maybe I'll weave in being not serious and being serious at the same time. Shoutouts to Shaw X, though. Thank you for the $10 dono, man. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you for the 10. Let's go. I don't know if I added it or not, but who cares? Let's just go ahead and add it in again. Yo, we out here. Combo breaks. 128 on the combo board. We are almost at a platinum and a half. Let's go. Let's go, guys. I appreciate you guys. The JoJos, we out here. I think we got like 7 or 8 of those. So let's go. Let me double check. So I can get the right count. Zoo with the $5 dono. Let's go, Zoo.
You need to have a live stream where you wear a banana suit and a fake beard that has an AI thumbnail where you shill steam and rage about Nintendo about everything.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe I will. That sounds like an idea that's gonna get a lot of people angry at me. So, and if I cared what people thought, then maybe I probably wouldn't do it. But I don't care. So maybe, listen, I'll say this. I'm not gonna give you guys my plans, but I have a hilarious new bit for this year's game. Like, you know, like the Black Keely Awards. We're not gonna do Black Keely anymore out of respect for senior. You know, Mr. Keeley Sr. that passed away. Once again, rest in peace to Mr. Jeff Keeley's dad, who did pass away earlier due to cancer. So I'm retiring that, but I've got something new. And I think you guys are really going to like it. And I think it's going to be funny. But that's all I'm going to say. Wait till later in the year. I'll have the bit ready. But I have some ideas of what I want to do or what happens. I actually purchased something that I needed for it. Yeah, look forward to it. I think it's going to be fun. Let's see here. Who's your Kojima? Kojima's my Kojima. Yo, happy Friday to all you crazy people on the internet. Yo, what's up, Roger? Vamos! Satire can be addictive and can be fun once you get into it. It really can be. Like, when you're being just sarcastic and, like, everyone is in on the joke, we all know, then it's better that way, you know? But do you guys actually want to talk seriously about the Xbox price increases? Like, we can if you guys want to. I mean, really what it comes down to Nintendo. They're the real reason why all of this is happening. And let me explain it very carefully why. When Nintendo released the Nintendo Switch 2, the price of $450 essentially just invalidated all the systems that were cheaper. If you look at the price, for example, the Xbox Series S, right? The fact that that was cheaper than the Nintendo Switch 2, there's no way. The Nintendo Switch 2 is weaker than the Xbox Series. So Microsoft looked at that and said, there's no way that we can have that same thing going on there. That's just not fair. So that's really what happened, you know? So
Sonic Cross Worlds completely destroys Mario Kart World on that IGN review by 1 point. Heck yeah. Sonic always had the best racing games over that overrated Mario Kart franchise. Over 70 million sales with MK8D? Not garbage compared to Sonic. Sonic music.
Sonic Cross Worlds is Sonic Cross bodying Mario Kart. Let's go. Or Sonic music, right? Sonic chemical plant zone. Shoutouts. Happy 1 week direct anniversary. Has it been a week already? Man, time flies when you're not having fun. Time flies when you're blaming Nintendo. You know, it really does. When the views are coming in and you're blaming them for everything, time really flies, dude. It really does. It really does. Did they really increase the Xbox price? Didn't they just raise it? Isn't that the same thing? Did they really increase the Xbox price? Didn't they just raise it? Yeah, they actually, no, for real though. They actually raised it again. Like they actually like legitimately raised it again. I'm not like trolling on this one, guys. Like they actually raised the price again. I'm waiting for banana people though, and I'm waiting for all these people that call me names that started the name calling with me. I'm waiting for them to make their videos calling them greedy, right? Like I'm waiting for them to do that. I'm waiting for them to do that, you know? So, because that's what they did when Nintendo raised price. That's what they just said, it's all greed. So I'm waiting for those videos from those hardcore PC Xbox people. You know? Here's the thing though. Here's the actual news. Now that we're an hour into the show. Man, this music hits! God! Man, this music hits, bro. We hitting right now. Y'all gotta dance with me on it. Man, this music hits, bro. I wasn't dancing for the price increases, okay? Hold up. I wasn't dancing for the price increases. I was dancing because the music was so good. All right? Don't take my clip out of context. I was dancing because the music sounded really good. Like I just felt like dancing. Not because the prices were increased. We got to get into these price increases. You know? Chemical Plant Zone is goated music though. I know some of you guys were dancing too, right? Come on, be honest. You don't got like for real, no sarcasm. Who was actually doing a little dance? I can't see all you guys, obviously. Who was actually doing a little dance? You know what I'm saying? Like, who was... Man. Bro, Sonic music be hitting, bro. It's I mean, no cap, you bopping a little bit.
Music be hitting me more than my dad disciplining me.
Psycho Pie running from his dad like Sonic.
Nothing more poetic than Sonic music playing while showing the Xbox increase. Lol.
I can't wait till Nintendo increases the prices and then everything's gonna be like, well, you know what? No! This is Nintendo, you greedy, no good for nothing, low down, dirty dogs! Low down! I'm gonna go to Nintendo HQ and I'm gonna show them a piece of my mind. Xbox console prices rising. Thank you for the $3, Justin. Thank you for the $10, Psycho Pie. Psycho Pie running from, that's why he likes Sonic so much. You know, Psycho Pie's dad coming at him. Psycho Pie had to get the wheels early. My man had to get the wheels early, bruh. You know? Xbox console prices are rising for the second time in 2025 due to changing macroeconomic environment. That's called, tariffs, my good sir. Tariffs. Macroeconomic. You think gamers understand what a macroeconomic is? You think these YouTubers know what macroeconomic? They can't even spell macroeconomic. They can't even spell macroeconomic. Shoutouts to Clabby with the $2. What's up, OJ? What's Nintendo's next move? 500 PS5 Pro 800. Yes, that could be it. Yeah, they'd be like, Nintendo, these greedy people out here raising the prices with their macaroni economics, with their gosh darn flabbit macaroni economics. It's all a scapegoat. What they really mean is that they're greedy. That's what they really mean. Greedy. Sabotage with the $10 dono. Sabotage with the $10.
Music always slapped, and I admitted my head was popping back and forth.
It's like little Shimmy, shimmy. Macroeconomics. Xbox Series is now $399, baby. If you want an all-digital system that has no physical capabilities, then boy, do I've got the system for you. Whoa, 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 wait. You know what? Now, here's the thing though, Gloria. I've been estimating in my sales numbers and my analysis.
Bro, I'm a Dragon Ball fan, I can't read. Lol.
In my sales analysis, I have compared the Atari's last year on sale to the Nintendo Switch 2. And I've compared the sales, and since the sales numbers are at approximately 2,745 units off, I have now determined that the Nintendo Switch 2 will sell 70 million units overall. I can tell this dip from the Atari to the Nintendo Switch 2 shows a great change in sales projection. This change in sales projection. Oh no, you shouldn't have said that. I have the stats. You shouldn't have said that.
To another Sonic hit. Hydro City Zone from Sonic 3. Please folded hands, medium dark skin tone.
I got you, fam. You shouldn't have said I don't have the stats, because I do. Xbox Series X. Shoutouts to Super Christian Mirror with the 3. Justin with the 3. Xbox Series X goes up $649, up $50. Xbox Series, I need 50 so I can buy another Xbox Series. I'm gonna spend all this on buying Xbox Series systems. Trust me, your money's going to good use. 2 terabyte Xbox Series X $799. The price of the ROG Ally X remains unannounced. Let me get the oh wait, hold on. Yo, bro, fam, yo, Phil Spencer. I'm gonna get you guys' music in just a bit. Yo, Phil Spencer. Yo, Phil Spencer. What's the price of the Xbox or the Xbox ROG Ally? Phil Spencer. I don't know. Could somebody please find Phil Spencer? Where did he go? He disappeared. Can somebody please track down Phil Spencer? We need the price of the ROG Ally. It is a week or two out from launch, and we have no price. Can somebody please track down Phil Spencer? This man has disappeared. MIA. With this price increase, nobody knows where he's. He used to always be on Twitter. Yeah, we're for the fans. This is for the gamers out there. We're doing Xbox Game Pass. Play anywhere, anytime, anywhere, anyhow, any system, any device, any this, any that. Where are you at, bro? The price just increased twice in 2025 over the past few months. 6 months, half a year. This man's gone. This man's gone. He's gone. Let's add up the Elite Ninja stuff. So we did get more Elite Ninja support. So let's go ahead and add that up. 10, 13, 10, 13, 15, 15, 25, 25, 35, 35, 38. 38, 41. Shout outs to you guys, man. 41 since I did that little Sonic bit. 41 combos coming through. Thank you guys so much to supporting the stream because my views suck. I don't get those clickbait reviews. I don't get those grifter reviews. So I appreciate YouTube's doing all sorts of weird algorithm stuff. So like it's messing with everything, but I appreciate you guys supporting the stream. Really, like honest, like it really does help out. You know, thankfully for me, I'm not a weirdo, so I'm not out here buying Ferraris or anything. Not like I can afford one, but I'm not out here doing stuff like that. But I appreciate you guys supporting it. Honestly, it really does help out when YouTube likes to mess with view counts and all that. So yeah, I appreciate that because, like I said, yeah, they're messing with the algorithm and it's messing up views. So appreciate you guys supporting the stream. Let me get this next music though. We need to get the JoJo's and we need to get Cyber Taurus did 2 of them. So we need to get that up to 60 on there. Thank you so much, Cyber Taurus. I appreciate that. We need to play a JoJo as well. We need to play a JoJo. I should play more, but we'll just play one. Let's go. Let me play some music as well. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sonic, Hydro City. Sonic. Hydro City. Zone. Sonic 3. They should have raised the price. I think that'd probably be the smartest thing to do, is to raise the price. Because if you raise the price, then that means it's somebody else's fault, like Nintendo. So you can just blame them, you know? You just blame them for all the problems. Whoa, whoa! You don't know what you're talking about. Bro, you don't know what you're talking about. What's up, J2 Blue? Shout outs to J2 Blue. Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about, though, J2. You don't know what you're talking about. Nobody knows what they're talking about but me. I am the proprietor of everything that's right in this world. And I'm telling you, it's Nintendo's fault. Even if the Switch 2 goes up in price, demand dictates that thing will still sell. I think that, honestly, no cap here. I think that if Nintendo does increase the price, I think what they'll do is they'll drop the 450 model and just make it like a 500 flat model where you get the game. Like where you just get a game in there. So I think that's what they'll do. It's almost like an artificial price increase. So they just make it to where there will be no 450 model. It'll just be like everything's 500. So you get kind of like a de facto price increase without it being like a real price increase. So that's what I'm guessing they'll do next year or at some point, because they're already starting to phase out the Mario Kart World bundle. It's getting harder to get those in some places, and now the Pokemon Legends ZA bundle is kind of phasing in. So I'm guessing that they're gonna just make it to where eventually they'll just, you know, make it to where it's just $500 flat for the system. I'm just bringing color commentary one JoJo at a time. Appreciate you, Cybertors. I appreciate the JoJos, guys. Really, I really do. Combo breaks. You guys have been incredible. I'm gonna keep doing my best to make stupid jokes and make you guys like uncomfortably laugh, because you're like, whatever, you know. Shout out to General Zamora. Thank you for the $2, man. I appreciate that. Hey, what's up, Mr. Davis? Welcome to the stream. You didn't miss anything so far. Why did Nintendo increase the price of Xbox? Because they're evil. What's up, LJ? You hope you're doing well. Any thoughts on the outsourcing customer service? I haven't read into it too much. But yeah, I know that there's going to be contractors here that are going to lose their job, and they're going to be training the next people. So it's kind of like, it's like a, you know, like a shifting of the jobs. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't really know much about the contracting work and how that works and why they would do that. So I don't really have too much to say.
Partyman Kart World? Who is that bum Nintendo shill? Anyway, it's all about Sony, baby. They stay winning with their killer exclusives like Ghost of Yote, God of War Ragnarok, and Horizon, of course. Zelda? Overrated. Horizon greater than Zelda. Horizon Music PLS?
I love the Sony Man Horizon was the name on there. You got to give some love. Sony Man Horizon. I love that name. Horizon Music. Shout outs. Thank you so much for the support, man. I appreciate that. The prologue music. You're going to go from like super top tier music to kind of like booty tier music right now. No shots to Horizon's composer, but Sonic music absolutely destroys anything that's in the Horizon series. I can tell you that right now. No cap. No cap. About the Mario Kart bundle, but I shouldn't have supported such an evil company. I'm going to sell it and buy a Steam Deck. You know what? That'd probably be the best for you, because, you know, you can like play a bunch of old games that you can emulate on there. You can play Switch 1 games. All you got to do is like, you know, watch 15 tutorials, you know, download a Gaben patch, you know, turn upside down, turn around, spin yourself around, do the hokey pokey. You know what I'm saying? Like download 17 more 67C, ZZ, EE, D5, 5, 6, 7 files. You know, jump up and down, go a couple times, and you'll get those games running no problem on the Steam Deck. No problem whatsoever. It'll be very easy. And then you can show them off on Twitter and get a bunch of people giving you thumbs up and giving you likes because you did that, right? You can become a YouTube grifter. Like, those are like it's a career path right now. Like, what do people want to be when they want to grow up? It's like, I want to be a fireman. I want to be a policeman. All the new kids are saying, I want to be a YouTube grifter, a Nintendo YouTube grifter. It's definitely in the line. I mean, there's some good money to be made. Now, credibility, you know, do you have to sacrifice your credibility? Do you have to sacrifice your morality? Do you have to sacrifice your intelligence? Yes. But, on the other hand, you can get 30, 40, 50, 60,000 views on videos somewhat frequently, even when nothing of higher price is even announced. So just say they're ripping people off. Just say they're evil. Just say they're greedy. And it's very simple. All you got to do is point to a couple different things. And hypocrisy? Who cares about that? Microsoft and Sony do the same things? Who cares about that too? It doesn't matter. All that matters is that Nintendo does it. So therefore, it's prime views. So I would say that, yeah, it's a good career path. Like, I might teach a class for that, you know, like how to grift. I know I don't do it myself, but I know all the techniques. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've studied from the best, you know. I've studied from the best. I've watched the best, and I know how to get that done. So I might actually start doing classes, you know. Might start charging like a university, Grift University, you know. Grift University. Let's see here. See, let's see. Alex called you stupid this morning on his video, but buddy, got your back. Called me stupid? Well, oh my gosh, tell him, Mr. Davis, that I am so happy that he's thinking of me. I'm so glad he's thinking of me. Between wearing banana suits, shooting steroids, and being in fake gyms, you know what I'm saying, and being a fake tough guy, I'm so glad if that's the case, you know. So I'm very happy that they're thinking of me. So I tell them I appreciate it, you know. Tell them I appreciate it. Let's see here. I'm down. Like if like I said, I've said this one time, and I'll say it again. I am available. If you don't like me, I am available to fight. Prize fight. I said you put 10K up. We can do 10K to these people that are angry. If you really want to knock my block off, if you don't like me, like I'm available to fight. Put up $10,000. I'm available. All that grift money, you should have the money, no problem. You want to win 10 grand? We can do a boxing match. I've already stated this before. I don't know why they're not taking me up on the offer. I'm old.
It's fun to grift for just tonight. Nintendo shot my dog and bricked my TV. Plus, they stole my wife. Steam Deck.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for that, man. I appreciate it. I'm available. I've told these people I'm available. You got a lot of these fake tough guys talking also like being in front of fake gyms and acting like they're bigger and buffer and stronger. Like all these fake tough guys that are acting all hard online. I said I'm available. I'm an old man. I am old. They should be able to beat me up. Imagine what they would do. Like, dude beats up Nintendo's shill. Like, beats him up metaphorically or figuratively when it comes to videos, and beats him up in IRL. Imagine how much money they can make off the videos from that leading up to it. I'm available. Let them know I'm here. You guys can $10,000. Let's put up 10K each. Let's find a boxing ring, and let's do this. Or MMA. I'll do either one. And they can knock me out since they have, so no problem. Like, listen, if it was me, I would take that deal. I would take it. So I'm old. They can easily beat me up. Shout outs to Kinesis with the $5 and says Game Pass price going up before the end of 2025 ends or after. It's definitely going to go up at some point. I don't know if it's going to be this year though. Thank you for the $5 Canadian. Also, Nintendo Justin is Nintendo evil? Is evil? Justin also Nintendo is evil. With the 3 says, it's fun to grift for just a thought. Nintendo shot my dog. Oh my gosh.
Oh crap, did I forget about a Sony exclusive? Let me think. Oh yeah, it was Astrobot. Sorry OJ, I would have mentioned it, but I didn't buy it despite claiming I like 3D platformers on X. By the way, Astrobot completely destroys Whack DK Bonanza cause I played it.
Oh my gosh. Oh, there you go, man. There you go. We've heard it here first from Sony Man Horizon. Sony Man Horizon. There's probably somebody named that. That's the funniest thing. Kevin with the $2 says, this is the battle of the price wars. Not the console wars. It's the price wars. Can we stop listening to this trash Horizon music now? Get something else more lit on the screen here. Get something else more lit on the screen here. Boxing match will attract a lot of celebrities, a lot of YouTube e-celebs. People would love to see me get knocked out, right? Like, I'm almost positive. Oh, I've seen that guy. He has a big mouth. People would love to see me get like choked out or knocked out. Like, I don't know why nobody's taking me up on that offer yet. I think it's probably the fact that I'm asking for 10K. I think that's probably one of the big things. Like we both put up 10K. Then whoever wins takes the 10K. So, you know. So yeah. I even got to the point to where I did it to a fan, like a user, and then they dropped $50. Did you guys remember that? They dropped $50 on the Spawncast to let me get, because I blocked him after, because we were going back and forth, but I blocked him afterwards. But like, because he dropped 50 bucks. I ain't never seen this dude drop no money on the Spawncast, but he dropped 50 bucks just to talk. It was great. It was so good. I was like, man, this guy was, I touched his soul. I touched his soul. It was great. Maybe the ROG costing 9,900 is real. LOL. Where you got to box a Sony fan, make sure you whoop them. No, I'll get beat up. I'm old. A lot of these people they're much younger than me. They can beat me up, you know? Nintendo bricked my ice machine. Yo, Zach. Yo, thank you for the subscription, Zach. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate it. That made John laugh. Yeah. Somebody needs to clip that part when I said I need to get that clip. That was hilarious. But that guy was like, it was like a little ukulele player. Like, he literally had little schoolgirl arms, and he was talking all sorts of mad stuff. Like, it was so funny. I'm like, dude, you have the arms of like a little girl. Like, what are you acting all hard for? Like, what? Like, literally, he had these tiny little pencil arms. Like, I'm not even trying to be mean, but he's acting like he's freaking Muhammad Ali, or acting like all tough, like he's 50 Cent or something like that, dude. It was crazy. So yeah. Oh man. Cyber Torch with a $10. JoJo again. Yo, Cyber Torch, let's go.
If you do a boxing match, or if anybody actually takes you up on it, I totally got dibs to be a commentator.
Okay, yeah, for sure. I don't think anybody will though. Like, I don't think anybody will. I don't think anybody will. Oh man, it's too risky, bro. It's too risky. You don't know. You don't know what's. They're probably thinking every stereotype they can think. I might get shot. He might have homies. Maybe he's part of the Bloods of the Crib. They're probably thinking every stereotype about me that they can think. Man, it's too scary, bro. Hell, I'll be honest. I wouldn't do it if I was them too. I'll keep it a buck, bro. That's scary. You don't know what he's about. You know what I'm saying? He's in California. Oh, he's near LA. Oh, he's in LA. Uh-oh. So yeah, man. The thoughts on Galaxy 7 on Galaxy 1 and 2. I think it's a bit too high. Watch my video, Ethan. I actually talked about it on there as well. But I pre-ordered it. But I think it should have been more like 50 or 60. They can't afford the 10K because they lost all their money on Steam sales. Lost all their money on Steam sales. Over the period of a decade, Steam sales have cleared them out. What's up, Ava? Welcome to the stream. I appreciate that. Man, I just ordered PS5 today. Saved up for a kitchen. Turned out to be $2,000 less. So then money saved pretty high. Nice, Ava. Let's go. Let's see. General Zamora with the 2 says, you'll be on my parlay. Don't let me down. Hey, look. You know, I'll say this. If it's a kickboxing match, there's no chance anybody's going to beat me unless they're another martial artist. If it's MMA, I'd be wary, but I think I can still do it. If it's boxing, I would win most of them. Against any of these people that hate me or whatever, I don't think it'd even be close. But of course, like, violence is not the answer. The answer is through peaceful discussion and debate. That is the answer. Violence is not the answer. But I'm just saying, if they want the opportunity to slap someone up, you know what I'm saying? So I always give the opportunity. Here's another thing. When I was in college, there was a guy that I trolled so much and like so hard almost every day. We were roommates, okay? And he lived like, we had like this 4-bedroom apartment thingy, and like everybody had like, it was like for like student living, but it wasn't like ran through Fresno State. And I would do I would do the dumbest things to this guy, right? I was just being a douchebag, and I admit that, and I apologize later. But I would put like ketchup packets, and I'd like open them, and I put them right by his door. So when he opens the door and he steps on it, and it goes and catch like really dumb things. And like he kind of talk like this, and we'd always make like, yeah, hey, how's it going? And the reason why we started trolling him, let me give you guys a couple OJ's Bizarre Adventure story time. So we had got to our new place. I think it was my second year there. I think I was graduating that year. Or I think it was 2009. I was graduating. So I told you about that girl, that tall girl, that I lived in the same complex. We were from the same place, whatever. And And then there were some girls that they lived like right above us, like in the same like big like apartment complex thing. So like the first night or like the first couple nights that we were there in town, like for school, like we just all moved back. Like they all came over to the place, right? So then they were inside my room and we were all just like hanging out, just friends, right? We're all just friends. And like he's like the new roommate, right? One of our old roommates, Andre, he left and then he came in and it was like we had the rest of us were the same, me and Jose and Jorge. So we were all just kind of hanging out. We already knew them, like whatever. We met some there was like one new girl named Denise, and she was kind of shapy. She was like an Asian girl. She was very shapy, very shapy. And then there was like another girl that was like a white girl, and she just had like the biggest chest in the world. Like it was just massive, right? So I wasn't interested in anything. I was just like whatever. I'm just here, right? I'm just here. These are my friends. These are the whatever. And we were all inside my room hanging out. And that guy, he's the new guy. And he's kind of coming up and he's like, yeah, how's it going, everybody? And I'm just like, hey, what's up, man? And he comes in. And like, we have this, like, in our rooms, there's like mirrors. And this is why I started trolling him. Because I had to troll him all year. He's in the mirror. And he, like, the girls they're lying down on the bed. They're sitting in my chair. I'm just like, sitting down on like the little, like, on the bed as well. And every now and then, like, he's trying to, like, flex in the mirror. And he's trying to, like, flex and trying to look like... And this dude's not buff. He's not buff. He's not particularly tall. He's not buff. He's not fat, but he's kind of, overweight for his height. And he's trying to flex in the mirror. And then one of the girls, Denise, like the shapy Asian chick, she's like, Joe, what are you doing? And then he's like, I don't know. Just trying to see what's up. And I was just like... He's like, I'm just trying to see what's up. And I'm like, oh, Lord, you're embarrassing all of us. Get out of my room, bro. I'm like, what are you doing, fam? You ruining the night, bro. You ruining it. You're ruining it. So ever since that point, I'm like, man, like, I got to kind of troll this dude. So anyway, getting back to it, at one point towards like end of the yearish, middle end of the yearish, I realized that he really didn't like me. I heard him complaining to his sister about me, so I felt bad because like he's complaining to his family about me, right? So I'm like, all right, I've been trolling this dude all year. I'm like, listen, man, I'm gonna let you get one hit on me. You can just like smack the crap out of me. Just go ahead, just one punch, just go ahead and hit me, And he was like, really? And I was like, yeah, for real. You could just punch me in the face. Go ahead. I'll take it. Like, you break my jaw, whatever. Just punch me. I'd take it. Like, you deserve that. Like, legitimately. I gave him that. I was like, just punch me in the face. And instead of just taking his punch, this guy turned it into, I'm gonna beat you up. He said, I'm gonna kick your A. He said, I'm gonna beat you up. And we're eating dinner, right? Me and Jorge, we're eating dinner, and we're just like looking at each other like, bro, chill out. Like, we gave you a punch. Yeah, like I was trolling you all year. I'll give you a punch. You can hit me. And he's like, hit you? I'm gonna kick your ass. And like he smacks down, and all of my food that's like, I had some like chicken and vegetables, it all like lands in my lap. And like kind of like not burns me, but kind of just like it's all hot, and I'm like, all right, let's go. You want to fight? You want to fight? And he was like, yeah, I do want to fight. I don't want to just hit you. I'm gonna beat you up. And I'm like, all right, let's go. So then we go to the living room and we start moving the couches. Like, let's go. So then I'm like, and then Jose comes out. I was like, it's crazy. You guys are gonna fight because the guy talked like that. George kind of talks like a little bit like this. And Jose, I'm like, man, that's crazy. You guys are fighting. I'm going to watch this. So I'm like, all right, let's go. You ready? So then Jose's like, 3, 2, 1, go. And this guy, Joe, does not know how to fight, bro. He does not know how to fight. I'm not hitting him full bore because I don't want to hit him as hard as possible, right? I don't think I've ever hit anybody as hard as possible in my life. Like, outside of like there's very few times that I've actually hit somebody as hard as possible because you're probably going to break your knuckles, right? Depending on how strong you are. The reason why people wear boxing gloves is not to protect the other person, it's to protect you because depending on how like you punch and your form and technique, your knuckles are really weak. These things are weak. Your fingers are weak. It's very easy if you have great strength to break your hand or break your knuckles. That's why people always, fighters are always, their hands are always messed up. So I know that. So I don't ever hit anybody full bore because I don't want to break my fingers or break my knuckles or break my wrist, right? So I hit him probably at about 45%, maybe 45% of what I could really do. And that drops him instantly. Like I just hit him and I dropped him instantly. So he drops down to the ground and I grab him kind of like in an overlock like this, like around the stomach. And I say, okay, you done, right? Like you done. Like, let's not do this any further. Like this is done. And then all of a sudden he's like, ah! And like, he starts like pushing me and we have this ghetto carpet in there and I get massive rug burn. Like he pushes me and my knees like scrape to the point where it goes down to like almost the bone and like your knee. Like he really pushes me and I got so pissed off because I could feel rug burn and I hate rug burn. I hate rug burn. And he gave me just crazy rug burn that night. So I got angry and I started hitting him with some uppercuts. Like I hit him with maybe 2 or 3 uppercuts at about maybe 50 to 60%, right? And then that right there, after I hit him with those uppercuts, you can just hear like he's like, ow, ow, ow. He's like, ow, ow, ow. And then he rolls over and dude, I don't know what's happened to this guy. This guy's like rolling and going. He's like hyperventilating and he's like Magikarp. It's like hyperventilating and flopping at the same time, bro. He's like. And I'm like, oh, I killed him. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, oh. So I go get some water and I just take some water and I freaking just like dunk it on him. And I'm like, hey, you're good. You're good. And he's like, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm just like, dude, chill. So then we go get him an ice pack and bro, this dude had a, like because I think I hit him in the back of that. This dude had a big mountain. It looked like a Mario Kart world course, bro. It's like DK. Bro, this bro had DK Mountain behind his ear. Looked like DK Mountain, bro. Yo, put an ice pack on that DK Mountain, fam. I didn't tell him that because obviously I was feeling sympathetic, But man, he had a DK Mountain back there, bro. It was crazy. So yeah, after that, I don't think I said I'm never gonna fight nobody ever again unless it's like official, like I'll just run away or I won't fight nobody because that was scary because at that time, black dude kills an Asian dude, man, that's life. It don't even matter if it was his fault first. That's life behind bars with parole in 25 years. In Fresno, oh my god, bro, that's life behind bars with parole in 25. It don't matter how it went down, bro. So yeah, I was like, I'm probably never gonna hit somebody ever again unless I absolutely have to, and if running's not an option. So I told myself, and that was decades ago. So I told myself that. So that's why I say, hey, look, we fight, we got to do it official. We got to do it, boxing ring, gloves. I ain't never gonna hit nobody, but I'll still give people the opportunity. If they don't like me, you still get the opportunity. So that's where all this came from. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I mean, with a good lawyer, I probably could have got off with time served or however long I'm there before the trial goes, like with a good lawyer. But yeah, he did, and I did have witnesses that said, hey, look, he wanted to, we agreed. So from what I don't know how the laws are exactly, but from what I understand, if you agree to a fight and then I think it's actually, there's like a Mortal Kombat law, right? If I'm not I think there's actually like a law, like a Mortal Kombat law, that if you guys both agree and you have people that saw that can validate that, then actually you're good, so yeah, but we both agreed to fight. So Justin with the 3.
One problem with Trails of the Sky Switch 2 edition, it's 4K 30 docked and 1080p 60 handheld only.
Wait.
No option.
Why is there not an option for 1080p or for 60 FPS docked? I bought the Switch 2 version. Why is there only an option for 4K docked? That's the dumbest thing ever. See, I should have bought the PS5 version, but then again, I want to play the game portable a lot. That's really dumb. I hope they have some type of update. That seems rushed to me. Why 4K 30 docked? Why not just make it 1080p? The Switch 2 is stronger docked. You can just make it 1080p 60 FPS docked. That's dumb. What are they thinking with that one? What's the thought process with that? Who wants to play the game at 4K 30? People would rather play it at 1080p 60, 1080p 60 on both. That's stupid. Anyway, yeah, I bought the game on Switch too, but yeah, that's really dumb. Okay, that's really stupid. That makes zero sense. I mean, I already bought it. I'm still gonna play it on Switch 2 because I want to get I'm gonna play it mostly portable anyway. So I mean, this is a portable game for me because I don't want to play it docked the whole time. But I mean, I'd rather have the option to play it docked at 60. But yeah, but it's a portable game for me, so I mean, it's like whatever. But yeah. That's stupid. I keep missing what game is being talked about. He's talking about Trails in the Sky. That they need to update that because what's it called? Runs at 100 Ease 10 runs at 120 FPS docked. So if they can get that game running at 120 FPS docked, there should be no reason why they can't get Trails in the Sky running at least 720p 60 FPS. I mean, it seems rushed to me. So yeah. How's the Switch 2 better when docked? How's the Switch 2 better when docked? Because it actually opens up, like, it increases the hertz, the clock speed. So it increases the CPU speed. So it can actually run better than it portable. Hold up. You trolled me with the girlfriend stuff. Do I get a free punch? LOL. Yeah, listen, I did. I did troll you with that. But remember, Party Man, I was supposed to give you a slap, you know? So it's only 1080. Well, 1080p 60 portable mode, that's good. That's not the problem because the max resolution for the Switch 2 in portable mode is 1080p. Now, it can do up to 120 FPS, but I wasn't expecting 120 FPS in portable mode. So that's not bad. It's the dock that's the problem. The problem is the dock, not the portable. 1080p 60 in portable, that's fantastic. I would love for every single Switch 2 game to run at 1080p 60 portable. So that's great. But the problem is docked, where it's only 4K 30. Like, they need to make that. It should have made it towards 1080p 60 on both. Just make it 1080p 60 on the TV, make it 1080p 60 on portable. So yeah. Yes, just like Switch 1, Felipe. I wonder why they don't allow Switch 2 to run faster when plugged in, but portable. Well, here's the reason. Because in portable mode, you're on a battery. So since you're on a battery, if you make things run faster and all that, it's going to drain the battery even more. So they restrict things a little bit more. Whereas when you're docked, it's hooked up to a power source. So therefore, there's no problem. But if they just let people just do anything, the battery would cook even faster than it already does. So, yeah, that's the issue. Let's see here. Hope. Yeah, I hope they send out. Yeah, I'm going to play this game mainly portable anyway. Because like I got the game, I bought it on Switch 2, but like that's stupid. It should have just been they have to have a 1080p mode, or at least more like I hope that they're gonna actually release a 1080 or 60 FPS mode while docked, because there's no reason why. I don't know why they would think 4K 30 would be a mode, like make it 4K. Like who cares about 4K 30 on Switch 2? Like nobody cares about that. So I wonder what the reasoning was behind that. It must have been time. They ran out of time or something like that. But that's just silly to run it at 4K 60 or 4K 30. Nobody cares about 4K 30. You have to set your TV output to 1080p. I don't have 4K. My Switch 2, it's 60. I guess I forgot to add options. Oh, you have to set your TV output to 1080p. Oh, okay. Then you'll get the 60 FPS. Okay. All right. So Brand Smith, you got to do it the ghetto way. You got to set your output to 1080p, and then when you set your output to 1080p, it will also put it at 60 because they didn't have the time to put the options in there. All right. Maybe they'll have an update too. So yeah, there you go. I'm broke, but I'm too invested in Silksong to buy trails. Looks great, but I gotta say, doubloons for Nintendo games. Yeah, it's all good. You can't buy everything. I agree. Can't buy everything. Just with the 3. Yes, it's still stupid. I agree.
That's still stupid.
It is. They should have the option there. They should have the option to do it. We can test it out too. I mean, I have the game, so we can definitely test it out. But I haven't started it yet though. So, but we can kind of just look and see. You get a slap, I get a punch. No, party man. No, party man. You don't. That's not fair to me. Think about it. Think about it for a second, party man. You're young. You're a young, strong man. Imagine you punching me. Does that make any sense? You punching me? I mean, I'm scared, party man. Like that makes 0 sense for you to punch me. You know, absolutely 0 sense. I don't think that's a good idea. I would feel hurt. I would feel ashamed. I would feel sad. You know, and I don't think we should do that. I don't think we should promote that type of violence from party man. You know, party man. That doesn't feel right to me. It does not feel right. It does not feel good at all. So no, I can't endorse that. I can't endorse that type of violence from you, party man. Honestly, I can't endorse it. You know, cannot endorse that type of violence from party man. Oh my god, this thing always acts all goofy as heck whenever I try to. Oh my gosh, yeah, whenever I try to hook up my. It acts so weird. Yeah, as soon as I turn it to this. Okay, hold up. All right, here we go. I think it's actually going to work this time. All right, there we go. Okay, yeah, I have the Switch 2 edition. Let me make sure that everything's updated. Just a Cyber Toast with the $10 dono, JOJO!
If Party Man punches you, isn't that technically elder abuse?
Yes!
Rolling on the floor laughing.
Yes, it is elder abuse. Yes. It is absolutely elder abuse. I agree. I 100% agree that it's elder abuse. And I think that it should be outlawed and banned. Outlawed and banned, in my opinion. You know? Elder abuse. Elder abuse. All right, set the resolution to 1080p. %1,000% elder abuse. You slapping me is child abuse. No, you're not. You're not under the age of 18. You're not under the age of 18, so that's not quite elder abuse to me. Yeah, the problem that I'll see with this in terms of the is like if I switch it over to my other TV, I don't want to have to be setting my TV to 1080p every single. Oh no, you have to just set your output resolution, right? You don't have to actually set your TV. You just have to set your output resolution to 1080p. Is that what you have to do? It's definitely my audio's always jacked up with this capture card. Yeah, the audio's delayed. Audio's delayed a little bit. And like, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't whenever I do that. Alright, so we're going to have messed up audio just for a bit, just so we can test this out. Oh, no! Oh, gosh. We don't play games on normal around here. That means it's easy. Normal means easy. Normal means easy. You gotta play at least on hard. I'm 16. You're not 16. Let's see here. All I have is 1080p, so that's the only res I got other than 720, which I don't run it at. All right, let's see if it's actually if it does the thing that you're talking about though, Brand. It runs well on your PC. Well, I mean, yeah, of course it runs well on your PC.
Where's Dad? The guild said he'd be back today. Shara's gone training around the kingdom too.
Looks like it's running at 60 here.
Oh, this sucks!
Because it's the first one in the series, so first chapter.
I should practice with my staff some more before dinner.
Hey, I'm home.
Dad!
Sorry to keep you waiting, Estelle. Did you watch the house like a good little girl?
You got that right. Are you okay, Dad? You're not hurt from fighting monsters?
Nope, I'm totally fine, see? Anyway, Estelle, I got a little gift for you.
Really? A fishing pole? Sneakers? A new tool for my staff?
Where did I go wrong? You know, girls usually want pretty clothes or accessories.
I like pretty clothes, but I just get them all dirty. And
How
I
about
don't
now?
want to accidentally break the accessories while playing. Anyway, Dad, what's with the blanket? Is that my gift?
Oh, well spotted. And up.
What?
Well,
It's a boy.
Anyway, pretty good looking kid, don't you think?
Who is this boy?
No need to yell. You'll wake him up.
Wake him up? Is he even alive? He's totally limp.
I gave him first aid so his life isn't at risk.
He's
But
dead.
it really is important he gets some proper rest. I'll get him to bed, so can you go boil some water for me, Estelle?
Roger.
Why's he got that mustache? Just grow a beard, bro.
He sure is sleeping. He's about my age, right? I've never seen anyone with pitch black hair before.
Yeah, pretty striking, isn't it? His eyes are amber, by the way.
Oh? That aside, what the heck is going on here? Who is he? Why is he hurt? And why did you bring him home, Dad? Is he your secret love child? Were you two-timing on Mom?
What?
Where'd you even learn those words? It's gotta be Sherazard.
Yeah, so?
That precocious girl. Anyway, I ran across this kid while I was working. I don't even know his name.
Working? As a bracer?
Sorta. Oh,
What?
he's waking up.
Wow, his eyes really are amber.
Where am I?
Kid, you awake? This is my place, so you got nothing to worry about.
What's going on here? You must be crazy. Why? Why didn't you just leave me there?
I can't really say. Well, let's just call it happenstance.
No way! Cassius Bright, do you know what you've done?
Hey!
Yo.
Quit yelling! You sure are loud for someone as beat up as you are. You'll make your injuries worse.
Yo, the wooden plate.
Who are you?
I'm Estelle. Estelle Bright.
She's my daughter. I told you I had a daughter about your age.
You did? Wait, that's not what matters.
Oh, God.
No more yelling.
All right.
He's already beat up. She just drop kicked him.
What you did was way worse than yelling.
Want to say that again?
You're making my injuries worse.
Are you sure about that?
Never mind.
Well, in this house, we do as Estelle demands. Not even I'm a match for her when she's upset.
I can tell.
By the way, aren't you forgetting something?
Huh?
Your name. Cough it up. I already told you mine. It's not fair that I'm the only one who doesn't get to know.
Oh.
Makes sense. No point in hiding it now.
What's up, Epic?
It's a pain if we don't know. Just tell us.
All right.
His name is Secret Love Child.
My name is...
Secret Love Child. Those used to be popular when I was younger. Harmonicas. They used to give them away like in like sometimes like at Happy Meals or well, not Happy Meals, but just like toys. Harmonicas for some reason, like little ghetto ones. I don't like that guy's mustache. That's like the only thing that I don't like so far is that guy's mustache. You didn't play the demo? I did for a bit, but I like to just start over. I didn't want to transfer over anything. Harmonicas are low-key goated. Yeah. So it looks like everything's running at 60 right now. So I think that's maybe the trick. New battle system, new graphics, new dub, right? They did like a lot of different stuff to this game to make it better. Love child in the sky, first adultery. What's it just 60 game is in 30. All right, we'll see. Because portable mode, it's in 60, apparently. Yeah, it looks great. We'll be able to tell instantly. Or more like I'll be able to tell instantly.
So bright. That was a good night's rest. I think it's Dad's turn to make us breakfast today. Now then, I wonder if Joshua's still in bed sleeping. Oh, I guess he's up already. All right. I should get dressed too.
Legend of Cheaters, Trails in the Secret Love Child. Well, that's, wait a minute, hold up.
Not bad, Joshua.
Good morning, Estelle. Sorry, did I wake you?
Whoa!
Nah, I just woke up. Look at you, Joshua, being so cheeky so early in the morning. You're gonna make your big sister swoon, you know that?
Big sister, we're the same age.
That's where you're wrong. Even if we are the same age, I was living here long before you. And that makes me your senior.
Yeah, whatever you say.
This voice sounds familiar. It's somebody famous, or somebody that's known in the voice acting community, right? Whoever this Joshua. Who's the voice actor for Joshua? I know J2 Blue, one of you like weird voice actor follower people, you know who that voice is, right? That sounds familiar.
Hey, that wasn't very respectful. But that was a nice song. A happy tune with a hint of sadness. I like your other songs too, but that one's my favorite.
Kind of sounds like Sasuke a little bit.
What was it called again?
It's called The Whereabouts of Light.
I knew J2 knew. Johnny Young Bosch. Who else? What other games does he do?
Yeah, that one. The Whereabouts of Light.
Check out the demo, Mr. Davis. Try it out yourself.
Aw, if only I could play the harmonica like you do.
Ever notice a frame rate when you're in town other than that smooth 60? Epic, are you playing docked?
It may look easy, but it's way harder than it looks.
Compared to your skills with a staff, I think it's pretty easy. It's just a matter of focus.
I just get sleepy whenever I try to do that kind of mental stuff. Joshua, playing the harmonica is fine and all, but you should try to be more active too. All you do is read and polish your weapons. You're never going to get a girlfriend by staying all cooped up here in the house.
Is he Ichigo too? Wow, Ichigo from Bleach. Okay. Giyu in Demon Slayer, and he's Nero in oh my goodness, yeah, he's pretty popular then. Yeah, I figured I've heard this guy's voice before. I've played Nero, Devil May Cry, Ichigo, I've watched, obviously, Bleach, Demon Slayer, oh my goodness.
Well, excuse me for having unpopular hobbies. Besides, you're one to talk. I wouldn't exactly call your hobbies normal. Fishing, bug catching, collecting sports shoes.
What's wrong with those? I like what I like. Besides, I grew out of bug catching years ago.
Adam from MMPR. I don't know what MMPR is.
Did you, though?
Hey, Estelle! Joshua!
Oh, morning, Dad.
Good morning, Dad. Is breakfast ready?
Oh, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Yep, all done.
Okay. I thought you were talking about a video game.
The two of you should come downstairs before it gets cold.
Roger.
We'll be right down.
That was great. Ugh, I'm so full.
Estelle's outfit is super cool. This is one of the best designed characters in all of, like, the Legend of Heroes series.
You sure have an appetite.
What's wrong with that? You gotta eat and sleep a lot if you want to grow big.
It's important to eat right and get proper energy. You two have your last day of training at the guild today, right?
Yes, but it's just a review of everything we've learned so far.
Once that's done, we'll be racers just like you, Dad. You won't get to treat me like a kid anymore.
Don't get too ahead of yourself. You'll be starting off as a junior bracer. Nothing more than a
This is
trainee.
on Switch too.
If you want me to treat you like a grown-up, you'd better hurry up and become a senior bracer.
Challenge accepted. Just you watch. I'm gonna rack up achievements and become a way better bracer than you, Dad.
All right, take it easy,
Go
Gloria.
ahead
Thanks
and
for coming
try.
out to the stream. We're just gonna test out if it's 60. Then we won't play it all night, just because we won't have time to really get into it. But yeah, I just wanted to test out 6, like just
Why
see
are
how
you
it
two always
runs.
so competitive? Besides, Estelle, you've got more important things to focus on.
Second Black Power Ranger, also.
You
Really?
still have to pass the exam at the end of the day today.
Huh?
Thanks for coming out, and Gloria, thank you for the support today. I appreciate you, young lady.
What exam?
Don't tell me you already forgot. They're going to test us on everything we've learned. Shara said that if you don't pass, you'll have to take supplementary training.
Oh, crap. I completely forgot. Now that you mention it, maybe Shara did say something like that. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine.
You're always like this, so carefree. Or maybe careless is a better word.
It's something else, isn't it? I don't know where you got all that endless optimism from.
Excuse you. I'm not half as bad as you are, Dad.
I'm just playing on hard difficulty, not the hardest.
Guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Anyway, we should head into town soon, Estelle. Shara is waiting for us at the...
Gotcha. Shara gets real scary. Oh, Dad. It's my turn to make dinner tonight. Is there anything you want to eat? I'm taking requests.
Requests, eh? How about Rouen-style steamed fish with balsamic vinegar?
Man.
The balsamic... What?
I think that might be somewhat beyond Estelle's abilities.
Well, it was worth a shot. How about the usual fried fish? Or omelets, if you prefer. Just try and keep it edible, please.
Oh man, she can't cook.
Rude. But you're not exactly wrong.
Oh, actually, I do have... Could you go to the general store and buy me a copy of the Liberal News? The newest issue should be out today.
Got it. Liberal News General Store.
All right. 500
Consider the
Mira.
rest your allowance. But don't spend it all in one place.
Yay!
Getting the allowance from Pops.
Well then, Dad, we'll be going now.
Okay, well, best of luck to you both. And give Sherazard my regards.
Give Charizard your regard. Sherazard. Whenever this name came up, I just didn't even bother to pronounce it when I was covering this game. I was like, what? I think I call it Sherazard. I just skipped over it. There's times, I'll give you guys, there's times when they would give us updates on this game, like, yeah, let me cover it. They started naming all these names. I'm like, dude, I don't know what the hell is going on. Let me just not cover. I just ripped out the whole segment from my video. I was just like, screw it. Like, it's just like, I'm not pronouncing all these freaking names, man. I'm good. I'll just pass. Sometimes I get super lazy when I'm editing. And like, if there's like a segment where I'm making too many mistakes, I'll just rip out the whole thing. I'll be like, man, who cares? Like, nobody cares about this anyway. I'm just gonna rip out the whole segment. I'm stumbling and bumbling too much through the freaking segment. I'll just take it all out. Markers indicate locations, characters where various events occur. Main events, viewing these advances the story, subquests, and sub-events. Alright, tips displayed. Alright, yeah, this is definitely running at 60 FPS. Like, I can tell because of the fluidity of it. But let's see if we can change it real quick. Let's see if it does that whole thing. In my opinion, Switch 1 version and Switch 2 runs smooth in the city, but 30 is still stable. I think this is running at 60. I'm pretty sure this is at 60 FPS right now, Jackson. This does not feel like 30. This feels like 60. So maybe it becomes 30 later? Yeah, it's definitely at 60. At least I think it's at 60. Drops in the city though. Okay, but we'll get to the city. Well, I was told that it could only run at 4K 30, but that's if you run it at 4K. You gotta change it to 1080p in the settings, and I'll run it at 60, and I'll run it at a target 60. Targets, and I don't know if it's gonna be like, you know, like every place is gonna run at locked at 60. You tried both? Okay. So I don't know. This is definitely not, this doesn't feel like 30 though, to be honest. Droplet of life. It feels like 60. But we'll see once we get to the city and other places for sure. Jackson usually knows what he's talking about too, like when it comes to stuff like this, so I don't doubt you. Yeah, they definitely need an update though, because there's no reason, there shouldn't be any reasons for any drops or anything. I think the Switch 2 version was definitely rushed a bit. The main menu, you can change equipment, use items, and view character statuses. Press plus in the main menu, open the system, you can save or load your progress.
Yeah.
Change. Love child of 30 and it's the love child of 30 and 60.
It's a beautiful day today. Perfect weather for exams.
What an opportunist.
Is there okay? Here we
That's
go.
what
Is there a
makes
run
you
button?
stout, probably.
All right, next stop, the city of Roland. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. There's a dash button. You can toggle it. Okay.
Hold on.
Town's in the opposite direction.
Looks like there aren't any monsters around here now.
Must have ran away in fear from the great racers.
Yeah, like you can feel it
Not
like a
racing
little
yet.
framey at times.
Let's go.
Let's go. We're almost there. An exam, huh?
Come on. It's too late to back out now.
Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of frame pacing for sure. Needs an update. Definitely needs an I mean, chances are I'll probably get one. This game's gonna take me 10 years to beat because it's freaking. I like to complete everything
Looks
that
like
I
we're
can.
Right on time.
So
Not too early, not too late.
Ugh. I just graduated from church Sunday school too. I didn't think I'd have to study this much just to become a bracer.
Well, today's our last day. Besides, you chose to do this. You can't complain about it now.
I guess you're right. All right. I'll give it my all and make it through
That's the spirit. All right. Then let's head to... We still have time before the exam.
Oh, that's a great idea. We can take a breather before the exam.
talking to townspeople. Enjoy conversations with local townspeople. As the story progresses, dialogue will gradually change.
Hey, Estelle and Joshua. Training at the guild again?
Morning. Yep. And today's the last day.
Only if we pass. We've got to go, Estelle. We can't be late.
Phew, work's taking me to the Mistward South Forest. If you delete the game and go on NS2 update page, hit it 5 times, it won't re-download the update virtual card menu. For anyone who wants to play the Switch 1 version on the Switch 2, delete the game, go to the NS2 page on the eShop, hit it 5 times, then won't download the update. The virtual... Oh my gosh, how do you figure out stuff like that? Can't you just like delete the Switch 2 version from it, or just delete the whole thing and just download the Switch 1 game and then not download the Switch 2 update? Can't you just do it that way? Good morning, Cruz. Good morning, Estelle, Joshua. So we're gonna be bracers soon. Oh, how did you know? because I want to join the news industry when I'm older. I'll join the liberal news service and become the best female reporter around. I've already got quite the information network. That's right, my reporter intuition is telling me you two are going to be the talk of the town. Two braces bound together by love and justice. What a story. Sounds like a perfect setup for some juicy drama, huh? But Joshua and I aren't like that. We're just siblings. Estelle, you really don't understand a thing. Joshua's only your adopted brother. You never know. What? You never know. But no, it doesn't matter. Ew. I know the readers would love it too. What? That's weird, man. No. I don't care if it's your adopted brother or not. Yeah, technically, because like obviously you wouldn't have like the health risks of, you know, but still, that's like, no. No. Yeah, anime be like, I know, seriously. Oh my gosh. Maggie, that Luke, I swear. That little runt ran right out the door without even taking a bite of breakfast. Just where has he gone off to now? Let's find that Lukey boy. I don't know, staring at a dresser is not gonna find him though. I'll tell you that right now. Cough, cough. Honestly, my husband flipped over the bookshelf again. The room's so packed with dust I can barely breathe. Let's see how the room is. Oh, yeah, there we go. There he is. What'd you do that for? Glory of the Kingdom. Introduction to Orbit Technology. History of the Roland region. Septian Church and Bracer Guild. Where in the world did those books I bought the other day disappear to? He has the same mustache. I really need to get my collection in order. Is that why you did all this and made the room uninhabitable for your wife? Good job, man. Good job. Yeah, I mean, I think, like I said, it might be a little bit frame and pacey, like once you get into combat and stuff, depending on where you are. But like, yeah, the city, not perfect, but it seems okay. You gotta set it to 1080p though. So dreamy. All right, let's try it. Let's see if there's a difference here if we set it to 4K. Let's see if we can instantly tell if there's a difference. All right. Am I missing? That doesn't seem different to me. Maybe it's just this in 30. Maybe I'm stupid and I can't tell 30 between 60 FPS. Or am I missing something? It seems the same to me. Maybe I don't. I don't know the difference between 30 and 60 FPS. Maybe I do not know the difference between 30 and 60 FPS. A little while ago, but then they took off somewhere. Maybe I do. I do not know the difference between 30 and 60. Hold up. Maybe I'm stupid. Justin with the $3. Shout outs to the Pokemon battler, Justin. Justin's becoming quite the Pokemon battler. Appreciate the 3. Maybe you have to change it in the in-game settings. I don't think there is any in-game settings for the frame rate and resolution, if I'm not correct, right? I don't think there is. I don't think there is in-game settings for it. Yeah, so you have to see combat to tell. Okay. Well, I mean, people were saying that it's 4K 30 throughout like the whole thing, not just like combat or not, you know. The weather is so nice today. I just know something good is about to happen. I can just feel it. Okay. Yeah, it does look the same. So like I said, maybe we'll get to some combat or something. Right now that my husband's off to work, I should finish up the morning chores and do some shopping. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. Just barging into your house. Farming, mining, and forestry are all 3 major industries of Roland. It's no exaggeration to say that they carry Roland's economy on their backs. It was Queen Alicia who recommended that we raise our forest to use for lumbering. Thanks for letting me know, old timer. Thanks for the history lesson. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thanks for the history lesson. I mean, I did see the whole 4K 30. Like, I saw the whole 4K 30 thing, though. I did see that. Like, that was what it said on there. So... Milano, Simon, listen to me carefully. Now, this is perfect time to invest in Rolent's Lumber and Septum. Take the plunge and invest as much as a budget as allowed. Okay, rich lady. Yeah, yes, the lumber has already been arranged for. I'm working on the septum now. Or septium? Septium? Munch, munch. Chomp, chomp. Wop, wop. Chew, chew. Gulp. You sure work up an appetite down in the mine, let me tell you. Come on in. Oh, Estelle and Joshua. Hi, Alicia. Long time no see. What are you up to today? Oh, are you two perhaps on a date? Oh my gosh, stop it! Get your head out of the clouds. We're just about to start bracer training. Oh, that's no fun. Seems like all of our Sunday school classmates are now working hard on achieving their dreams. But I have to say, Estelle, your dream was pretty unique. Yeah, but what's wrong with that? Nothing at all. I think it fits you to a T. It's on switch 1 or switch... This is switch 2. Oh yeah, Tio is going to be helping out at her farm. She said we should come visit her sometime. Tio, huh? I didn't know.
Hey, you two. Want to place an order?
I only started here because I was told I could tend the bar. But now they've added breakfast and lunch, and now I'm practically a waiter. Oh, man. That's what happens, man. Sometimes when you work at a place, you just start doing one thing, then all of a sudden they feel like, you know what, we're just going to put you to do a bunch of other stuff, too. I've had that happen to me at different jobs that I've had as well. Denzel? Instead of Denzel, Denzel. Denzel Washington. Oh, well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua, you're up early. Good morning. Good morning, Denzel. Denzel. In response to customer feedback, we've now started serving breakfast. Today's special is the wholesome pasta for breakfast. Very delicious. We got big old, look how big those apples are. Goodness gracious, we got big old apples. Everyone's trying to make them a couple, man, because they look great together. It's adopted. It's not like the real thing, so you know they're like, hey, as long as it's not their actual real relative, then everything's all good, right? Right? Now let's check up on that yesterday's revenue. Nice. It seems our breakfast service is extremely popular. I'm impressed. My husband does come up with a very good idea every now and then. My husband's never getting the credit, man. Never getting the credit for that one. Every now and then. 3D apples. Frame rate is rock solid. Shadows are low res, but the performance improvement is worth the trade-off. Okay. So without the update, it's better without the update. All right. I think I heard that too. What's it called? Said that. What's his face? Or RPG site said the same thing. Yeah, they definitely did not have time to optimize because that should never be. That shouldn't be a thing. Like there shouldn't be like, oh, it runs better on Switch 1 because you know the shadows are a little bit better or whatever, right? Or like the resolution's a bit better. Like that should never be a thing. So definitely optimization. They didn't have enough time, or they didn't have the time. Take me out with you. I'm the only one that told you about that. I mean, it does look sharp though. Justin with another 3. I did some research. It's uncapped, docked, or handheld. It's 60, not 4K. So it's 1080p to 1440p. Okay, so it's uncapped. It's not running at 30 FPS, but it might run at 30 FPS. That's what I'm guessing. Sometimes, depending on since it's uncapped. Okay.
Oh, good morning, Estelle. Joshua.
Morning, Ina.
Good morning.
Is Shara already here?
Yes, she's waiting for you two on the second floor. Once your training today is complete, you'll officially join the ranks of the Bracers. Good luck, you two.
Yeah, thanks.
We'll do our best.
All right. Well, I mean, I guess, like I said, I don't know how much longer it's going to get to combat, but I just wanted to test it out. It seems like it's alright, but not perfect in some cases. So, yeah, I mean, they'll probably just upgrade it if they get a... I'll probably just upgrade if they get a patch. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they're going to release a patch or not. I think that they probably will at some point to help out with that. But yeah, no, I don't think it even needs to be a 40 FPS. Like that it should just be 60. It can just be like the Switch 2 strong enough to where they can just get a stable 60 and then just get like 1080p. Like it doesn't, there should be no reason why that there's frame rate drops at all. So to me, I think that's like a patch, and that's not like, oh, let's get it at 40 FPS. Dude, it's a Switch 1 game. Like it's a Switch 1 game. So I mean, essentially it's a Switch 1 game. So there's no point in trying to get like 40 FPS or anything like that. That's silly. They need to optimize it. It needs to be optimized. Just because something launches and it's not locked, that doesn't mean it needs to be lower because they didn't optimize it. Switch 1 is significant, or Switch 2 is significantly stronger than Switch 1. This game is a Switch 1 game. This is a Switch 1 game. So to me, that's an optimization thing, especially if it's uncapped and it's running at, it's hitting 60 sometimes. That's not it needs to be at 40 FPS, you know, like that's not that. I don't even think capping it at 30 would be great. It just needs to be 60 FPS. Like I don't, like I said, once again, I don't think it needs to be, you know, it needs to be like 30. Like 30 shouldn't even be an option. In my opinion, 30 shouldn't even be an option. That's just my opinion, though. I think it should just be 60. Just 1440p 60, 1080p 60 portable. That's fine. It doesn't run at 4K. So, I don't know. I don't even think that should be, like, a thing when it comes down to that. Because, like, 30 FPS is not great for RPGs, for playing, like, action games. It's just not great. So, even that wouldn't be ideal, in my opinion. This is definitely an optimization. I feel like it could have been I don't know about 4K 60. I think that might be a little bit much for this game, but I'm trying it out portable to see if it plays any different from what I just played right now. And it seems like it plays the same. But like I said, I'll test it out more. I'll try it out more tonight. I'll probably capture footage and then I'll give you guys like my thoughts later, I guess. Yeah, 1080p, which apparently portable mode, they said 1080p 60, but once again, I don't know if there's drops or anything like that. So yeah, that Switch 2 upgrade is pretty bad. Yeah, according to what some people are saying, it seems like it makes the graphics better, but the performance definitely not as good. So that tells me optimization isn't there. That's what it tells me. Optimization is off because they got, oh yeah, it looks better, but oh, the frame rate is going all over the place, which it shouldn't. You know, so that's an optimization thing. That's not like we need to make it at 40 FPS, you know, or anything like that. In my opinion, at least. So yeah. But yeah, there's no reason why it shouldn't. I mean, look at it, guys. Like I said, the graphics look good, but it's not like, oh my gosh, this is like the best looking game of all time. Like it looks really good compared to like other Legend of Heroes games, yes, but it's not like it's this, oh my gosh, incredible graphics. It looks great from an artistic standpoint, but the graphics aren't anything, you know, like, oh my gosh, this is the greatest looking game that I've ever seen. You know, it's not really that. So that's the reason why I say like it should just run at 1080p 60 or 1440p 60. You know. Yeah, I don't know if it's an easy fix. I think it just needs to take a little bit of more optimization and more time. Now that the game is out, maybe they have some more time to do that. So I'll expect a patch. So yeah, I'm gonna expect a patch for that one. I'm expecting a patch coming later, probably. So yeah, all right, let's get back into the actual show. Sorry about that. That was a sabbatical almost. Hit the like button if you have not hit the like button yet. Hit the like button. I know a lot of you guys are going to play that game, so you probably don't want spoilers either. But yeah, hit the like button if you have not hit the like button. I appreciate it. And if you guys have any questions or comments, please feel free to tag me at PlayerEssence. Hashtag Places by itself. What's up, man? Bulls and now 49. Bulls and now 49. I don't know what that means. Is there a demo? Yes, there is a demo that you can play. It's been out for a while now, though, the demo. Yes, you got to watch the PlayerEssence news. I'll get you everything that you need to know. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But yes, please make sure you guys hit that like button. If you have not hit that like button, hit that like button. Let them know that we are out here. Let's go. Shout outs to everybody that comes out to the stream. Okay, 49ers. Okay, 49ers. What about them? Yes, I'm a 49ers fan. Yeah, gamer for life. I'm a 49ers fan. I'm a Bulls fan. I'm a 49ers fan. Yes. OJ, you didn't play Hydroxy Zone song from Sonic 3? I did play Hydro City. I did. I don't know if you missed it, but yeah, I did. I did play it. But I'll play it for you again if you want me to. I will play it again if you want me to. Yeah, you missed it, but I definitely played it 100%. Let's see here. Pats gave you our old QB. I'm well aware that Mac Jones played for the Patriots at one point, but before he played for the Patriots, he also played for the Jacksonville Jaguars, so he went there in between that. But yes, I'm aware that he used to play for the Patriots as well. Let's see here. Sketches of Harmony says Sky Babylon is cool. Shout out to Sky Babylon. What is Sky Babylon? I don't know what that is. Hey, no problem, Super Christian Me World. If you guys drop a dono, make sure you just put your music request in there. I'll be more than happy to play your music request. Shout outs. Appreciate you. Do you think Jimmy G will return to the 49ers? No, probably never. He'll never return to the 49ers. And good riddance. And good riddance. Oh, yeah. The background music is definitely off. My bad. Sorry, let me replay that. What kind of capture card do I use? I use a Genki. Let's see here. What have you pre-ordered? I don't pre-order stuff. Can you recall why people care about patents? I legitimately don't get it beyond inherent contempt on business protecting their ideas of capitalism. People do that because they think it's going to affect them in some type of way, and I think the Power World lawsuit even made that more fearful. I think it started like with the whole Nemesis system thing, but once again, people can make a Nemesis system like a different style of it if they really want to. There's always ways to get around patents for the most part. But people, it's just because it's a talking point. But does it actually affect games that come out and stuff? Not really. Developers can do all sorts of things to kind of tinker around and mess around so where you don't infringe on a patent. But I think for some people feel that it can stunt the growth or development. But once again, you know, people have different ideas depending on the company of whether it's a bad thing or a good thing. So for example, everyone is siding with Sony suing Tencent for the, you know, whatever of Mortium. They're saying that it's a clone, it's a ripoff, it's a whatever, you know, that they stole the idea of Horizon from them. But then when it comes to Power World, even though clearly they stole like the idea, right? And there's a lot of stuff that looks similar, and there's a lot of stuff that's the same. They're like, oh no, we don't like that, you know. So people pick and choose when to get angry at stuff. They pick and choose when to get angry. They pick and choose, you know, whatever. Just like anything else. Kind of reminds me of like politics, you know. Yeah, Genki capture card. Yes, Genki. Yeah, Light of Mortium or something like that. But yeah, people pick and choose when to get angry. I mean, all sorts of companies have patents. I mean, Sony has a patent on like auto assist in gaming. I mean, Microsoft has patents. A lot of companies have patents on gaming, on like different gaming, like broad gaming ideas. But you know, it's Nintendo, so get angry, right? So I agree, get angry. Okay, I'm done trolling for the night. Party man, thank you. I appreciate that. Decades of patents and video games have never been more varied than it is now. People are just delusional about patents, stifling creativity in the gaming industry. Most people don't understand how patents even work. So I think that's the big problem there. Like whenever you start talking about lawyers and patents and stuff, people get real antsy. Gamers get real antsy, and they've seen how like litigious, like, you know, Nintendo can be. So I can understand like the concern from that standpoint. But once again, I think that once you start getting into like to the delusional range, like for example, I had a guy that literally just went off on me, you know, because I said that the patent doesn't give Nintendo the right to sue Final Fantasy. Somebody put up a tweet, Synth Potato put up a tweet saying that Nintendo now has the right to sue summoning in games. And it's like, that's not true. No, it doesn't. It does not have the right to sue anything that summons. That's insane. Look at the patent. It doesn't. So I said it doesn't. Spawnwave said it doesn't. Now The Verge said it doesn't. And this guy quote tweeted me and just went off. So then we went back and forth for a while. You know, he started calling names and fanboy and this and that. So I went back at him. So then now that The Verge wrote that article and I said, well, look, obviously it doesn't. Now we have more people digging into it. He went on like a tangent, like a binge, you know, and then tried to play like the victim, like, oh, well, I just want to have grounded conversation. Dude, if you want to have normal and grounded conversation about it, don't call people names. Don't quote tweet and call people names. Just say, hey, man, how do you feel? Like, why do you think this way? That's all you got to do. You don't have to be angry about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's the problem that these YouTubers do. These YouTubers will get people riled up. You don't hate them enough. You don't hate companies. You don't, like, they get people like emotionally invested. And a lot of these people aren't very smart, right? The IQ level for a lot of these gamers are really low. The reading level and IQ level are really low for a lot of gamers. So it builds them up into a tizzy to where everything is negative. Everything is mad. Everything is get angry at things. And like a lot of YouTube, like the biggest YouTubers do this, you know? So because they're once again low IQ, they don't like reading stuff too much. They like the easiest common factor for things. There is no nuance for a lot of these people. It's black or white. And that makes things easier because critical thinking is just something that they don't do. Like a lot of people just don't like to think critically. And I'm not trying to be like I'm holier than thou or I know more than thou. But I mean, if you go to college, right? If you graduate from college or if you study at a higher level, they teach you to critical think. They never teach you in college to accept whatever the headline says. That's never something that they'll teach you in college. Actually, they don't even teach you in high school, but people, or whatever, right? High school, it's high school. But in college, they never teach you to do that. And obviously, I went to college. I graduated from college. I got degrees and stuff. So for me, the headline doesn't just say, I'm going to get angry. Or people are just easy to just believe what people say on Twitter. You know, you should always research a bit more. But researching, once again, takes time. And then there's also critical thinking and comprehension and logic. You got to apply all those, and a lot of people don't want to apply that. Give me the easiest thing to get angry or happy about, and then go from there, you know? So I think that's the problem. Favorite mega that they've shown so far? I haven't really thought about it when it comes to favorite mega, Ava. It's okay, Tommy Raiku, welcome. What's your thoughts on the Xbox price? I mean, what the hell? Why? They're a business. What's the plan? It's not like they can afford, they can't afford tariff. It's not about being able to afford a tariff, gamer for life. It's that they run a multi-billion-dollar business, or they run a big business. So if you are constantly having your shipping prices increase, yet you gotta pay more for that, and you're already not selling at a profit, you can't take that hit. You're just gonna be having a red on that. And for any business, that's gonna look terrible when it comes to your books and for your shareholders. You're publicly traded. So tariffs offload the cost onto the consumer. They just do. So it's not that they can't afford the tariff. The US government can afford to not put the tariff, or they can make them exempt, you know? So like, I don't think it's all, well, they can afford it. Well, dude, that's not the point. The point that it shouldn't have been there in the first place, or it shouldn't be so high. But once again, there's a trade war going on. There's politics going on with that. So it affects that. But Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo, they're not going to sit there, and if they pay, let's just say 50 to 60, let's just say, this is not the actual system, let's just say $70 per unit coming in, and then all of a sudden they got to pay $140 per unit, like it doubles, or it goes up by that much. Why the heck are they going to pay that? They're not going to pay that. Now they're even in the red more. And once again, the shareholders are going to get upset. It crumbles capitalism, and US is built on capitalism. So it's not about being able to afford the tariff. Sure, they could afford the tariff, but are they going to do it? Why would they do that? Nobody's done that. Look at how many industries have been tariffed so far, gaming for life, and how much everything has went up. Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's, all these other companies, they didn't eat the tariffs. They just raised the price of various different things. You know, so nobody's eating the tariff. There's not a single business that's eating the tariff. And if they do eat the tariff, they're going to raise the price of other things. They're going to raise the price of services. They're going to raise the price of other things around, or they're just going to fire people, you know, or they're just going to fire people to offload cost. So there's going to be some type of retribution. It's not just going to be like, oh yeah, we're just going to eat this massive tariff, you know? And yeah, that's that. No, they're going to fire people. They're going to let go of people. They're going to raise the price. They're going to raise the price of other things. There's always going to be something that they're going to do, because once again, you're a slave to shareholders. You have to make sure that you're making more money. Otherwise, your stock price goes down. And if you're a private business, sure, they can eat the tariff if they're a private business, but they're not. That's how they got there in the first place in terms of getting all the money, is because they're public. You know? What's up, Jose? Shoutouts. But yeah, I don't like the price going up either. But that's just how it is, man. That's how it is for right now. Let's see here. 100%. I'm not happy with my entire life, but I don't want more misery and depression to be added to it. Yeah, I feel you, Squirrels Roll. Companies need to make money in order to stay in business. Yeah, I mean, you can't be taking losses, because they already raised the price once, right, on the Xbox Series, and then they raised it again. So they evaluated and saw that it's still bad. Now, here's the reason why you know this is really bad. Why it's really, really, really bad. The Xbox Series is not selling. It is not selling good. It is not selling good by any means. Yet they still raise the price again. That tells you everything that you need to know. Microsoft already knows that the sales are shot. They already know nobody's buying this. And they still felt the need to raise the price again. That has nothing to do with greed. That is simply them just saying, we can't take this massive loss on us even importing the small amount that we import. We're not going to be taking a multi-million-dollar loss on the small imports that we do get. We're not. We're just... If you want it, here's the price, you know? So. Exactly, it's not selling. So how do you develop a business plan around that? You don't. The business plan is to sell games on other systems. That's the business plan. There is no business plan with the Xbox Series. There is no real business plan. The plan is you just sell things on other systems. Whoever buys it, buys it. You sell subscription services. You sell on PC, you sell on, you know, whatever. You sell on Switch, you sell on whatever systems, and you just go from there. There is no Xbox Series console business plan. There is none. Gamers Nexus went across the country, coast to coast, and did a 3-hour video discussing the multiple PC-oriented companies and tariffs, and they opened their books and showed everything surprisingly. Yeah. I mean, that's why we all play games as a form of fantasy and escapism. Sometimes the relax feel good. I don't understand why people OD on Rage. Just because some people want to. I don't know. Yeah, Sketches of Harmony. You got gifted earlier, I think from Matt. So, the plan is to just sell things on other systems and just to sell whatever you can. That's the plan, honestly. Like, I know it sounds weird, but that's just the way that it is. Stupid greedy Nintendo, how dare they raise Xbox price again? I know, that's the thing, Yoshi. We were having a lot of fun earlier. How dare them raise the prices again, you know? Justin with the 3.
Oh yeah, did you ever look at the Walmart toy guide? It's not really a big deal, just cool that the Switch 2 is there.
I did look at the Walmart toy guide. I can show it real quick. I did take a peek at it though before we went live. But yeah, it does have the toy. It does have the Switch 2 in the background, which is cool. So there you go, right there. You got the Switch 2 with the Mario Kart. That's the base first one, man. Oh, you got the Mario Kart right there as well. So I hope that's gonna be some good what's it called? Some good advertising for Nintendo going forward. We got to get the kids. Got to get kids. Shout out to JoJo Friday. We got to get the kids to get the Switch 2 as well. So I bet. No, it's all good. It's all good. Shout out Sketches. I appreciate you. Thank you for the $3, Justin. I appreciate that. 220 on the combo board. We are going. Appreciate that. Almost at a platinum and a half, or 2 times platinum and a half at 250 on the combo board. Thank you guys for this JoJo Friday, man. It's been insane. Are you caught up on the Demon Slayer? The new movie is great. I'm not caught up on Demon Slayer. I've got a lot of episodes to catch up on, unfortunately. I fell off and I never really got back on, you know. So yeah, I definitely have to. I definitely have to do that. So yeah. Oh, Christmas promo. Yeah, Christmas promo already. Christmas promo already, man. So yeah. Already Christmas promos going on. Already Christmas promos. Oh my god. Let's see here. While not likely a deciding factor, Nintendo's pricing does give them confidence to move forward with the decision and see it as the right one. Oh man, love these people on Twitter. Love these people on Twitter. I'm just like, there's people that are actually like my comment that I made on Mario Galaxy. There's people that are actually like like that don't know me and are like responding to that like truthfully. Like when I said like honestly, it's Nintendo's fault. Microsoft is raising the price of the Xbox Series systems in the U.S. Phil Spencer saw the price of Super Mario Galaxy 1 plus 2 and decided Xbox should increase the price as well. This is Nintendo's fault. I think I'm gonna put this is sarcasm underneath the post. If you didn't know, I'm being sarcastic. Oh my gosh. There's people that are actually being like serious under the post. Okay, this song sucks. That Doomsday song is trash. Alright, here we go. This is a better song. Why does this hit for this moment? No, I didn't like the track at all. Okay, I guess maybe it fit for the moment. Evil Doomsday. Like when you know that you're not really in trouble, but whatever, you know, there's still somebody. Yeah, I think it's perfect for the Twitter comment section, but it was annoying my ears. So yeah. Shout outs though, guys. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys coming through. I need to add to the JOJO board and add to the board in general as well. Shout out to Cyber Taurus once again. Thank you for your JOJO support tonight, of course. And I think we need to also add some more to this JOJO board as well. I think there's actually a bit more that we need to add. There you go. I think that's good. 236 on the JOJO board. On the combo board. Shout out to Cyber Taurus, man. Appreciate you, fam. Like I said, you guys help keep this thing running. Make sure you guys hit the like button, though. If you have not hit the like button, hit the like button. And let people know that we're streaming. Appreciate you guys coming out to the stream tonight. These people must be flexible as hell, considering how much stretching they do. I know, seriously. Rage bait and controversy sells. Yes, that is true. I made a video today talking about how this is going to get worse for us when it comes to the... this is going to get worse for everybody, because I really believe that the tariffs are really going to make things worse for many people when it comes down to this. So yeah. The Whole Foods in my neighborhood have been selling wood logs since the beginning of the month. Wood logs? Oh, for like winter? Shout out Cyber Taurus. Appreciate you, fam. Seriously, thank you so much. Justin, Cyber Taurus, Party Man, all you guys, people here. Shout out to the Elite Ninjas, man. You guys make this show go. Let's let YouTube get their ish together when it comes to these views and all that. One of these days. One of these days. Oh, man. It comes at the worst timing, too. Like, with the Switch 2 being so popular and everything, or at least... I think that's the problem, though. The problem is that since at the beginning of the Switch 2's life, the bad PR set it off to the point to where videos that were bad were getting so many views, so that's the algorithm now. So it kind of took over. Yeah, Switch 2 is super popular. People want to talk about it, whether it's actually positive or negative, right? But the problem is that, like, since the beginning, it's just been a lot of negative. So that, therefore, that's what the algorithm said people want to watch, is the negative stuff. So I wish that it would have been handled a little bit better, because then if it would have been more positive, then I think my videos like mine and videos like, you know, more like actual accurate videos of people not lying and clickbaiting, those videos would have been more popular in the algorithm, you know? I think that's the problem, is that the algorithm already set it off bad, which, you know, which sucks. But at the same time, hopefully, like, you know, when you get some of the big new games coming out, obviously Pokemon Legends and more, I think it can kind of turn things around a bit, you know?
I don't know if anyone likes fishing, but the Tennessean in me likes it. Anyway, I can recommend Fishing Star World Tour as the best fishing game on Switch.
Fishing Star World Tour, nice. I've never heard of that game before. Yeah. I used to like fishing games. I don't think I do anymore, though. I don't think I do. My dad had fishing rods and poles, and I don't think he ever really took me, except for like one time. But I never got it. But I always thought it was cool, though. I used to watch bass fishing on TV, like the prize fishers. Like, those things were cool. Shout outs to Tommy Raiku. Says it's just insane in general. Plus, I want to get the Switch 2, but it'll take longer. The basic necessities going up for not. However, I have my backlog, so I'm not too upset. I mean, yeah, you can always trade in your Switch 1 too, so you can always trade that in if you need some you know, money off the Switch 2. Deported with the $5 dono, and Cybertaurus with the JOJO. Let's go.
I'd retweet when you go live, but only you and Dior would see it, so it's not really effective rolling on the floor laughing.
Hey, I appreciate that. Anything that you do, showing up just watching is good enough for me, man. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Shout out to Cybertaurus with another JOJO. Get you up on the board here, man. Let's go. Big love, guys. Big love. Appreciate that, guys. Shout outs to the JOJO boys. Deported with the $5 dono says, by the end of the year, which number will be greater? Switch 2 sold or times Trump's name is in the... Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. No politics. Please. Deported. Come on, man. I thought you were going to talk about tariffs. I didn't see that last part there. Dude, come on. All right. Thank you for the $5. I had to unlike the heart there on that one. Jesus, man. Gonna get me in trouble. Not now, dude. Not now. People are... Dude, not now, please, man. It is not safe in these streets, man. Listen, it is not safe in these streets out here. You got to be careful what you say these days. You got people out on rooftops and stuff, man. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Jesus. Got people out here sniping, thinking that it's Call of Duty out here. Bro, man, you ain't catching me saying nothing, fam. I'm good. I'm done. You know? I'm done. Let's see here. It's rough time for all. Yeah. It's rough time, bro. It's rough time. Thank you for the $5, though. I appreciate it. Thank you for the $5. Stay my indoors. I got a back. Bro. Yeah, man. I'm staying. I ain't going to no public outside events. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Try Do Not Buy Switch 2 Negativity is a title. That's a title. Channel shutting down. No, I'm not shutting down. I didn't say anything, okay? I didn't say anything. I said nothing of the such. So yeah. So yeah. I'm gonna become DSP. All my money spent on DoorDash. Hey, Deported Sicilian would like that comment. Let's go. Ever since the pandemic, people have lost their minds, bro. I'm telling you. Yeah, right. Jimmy Kimmel. Yeah, I'm good. Like I said, I don't want to talk about none of that, man. It's too. The climate is too hot right now. You know, I didn't mention anything on Twitter because it's just like crazy. So it's like, yeah, I'm good, man. I'm just gonna mind my own business. I'm just gonna play my video games. I'm gonna cover my video game news, and that's it, guys. That is it. That's all I'm doing. I'm not doing anything else than that. So yeah. Let's see here. If you were to predict roughly which AA, AAA Nintendo IPs do you think will have games next? I think that we might get Luigi's Mansion 4, Gen 10 Pokemon Animal Crossing 2028. Gen 10 Pokemon is coming out next year, so that's already been kind of like leaked-ish. So Gen 10 Pokemon is next year. In terms of Animal Crossing, I wouldn't put Animal Crossing past 2027. I think that's about the latest it goes. It's about every anywhere between 5 to 7 years we get Animal Crossing. The last Animal Crossing came out in 2020, so probably 2026 or 2027 for Animal Crossing as well. When it comes to Luigi's Mansion, I mean, the last one came out in 2019, so I mean, I think we could probably see maybe 2028 for that one, maybe sooner, but we'll see. Let's see. I don't watch video game YouTubers for their political takes. I agree. Neither do I. I agree. So, you guys aren't here for me to say, for me to talk about that. So I'm not going to. Theoretical. What's the shelf life for the Switch 2 editions of games? Shelf life? What does that mean? Do you have any good gaming moments with Breath of Fire series? Yeah, I used to play Breath of Fire a lot when I was younger. Back in the day, when I was younger, I used to play Breath of Fire, and I felt that it was pretty fun. I like turning into a dragon and like doing magic. I thought that was cool. I thought that was pretty cool. You still playing Silk Song? I did. I just beat one of the bosses in Silk Song, so I'm still playing it, and I'll get back to it, or I'll continue playing it. I got a lot of games right now, man. I got Trails in the Sky that just came out. I've got Silk Song. I got Star Wars Outlaws. So there's a lot of stuff I've been playing. Yeah, just keep your thoughts to yourself. I'm staying away from all the stuff for the 20-foot pole. Yeah, that's the best. That's the best way before you having people start calling your job and getting you fired and stuff like that. People getting fired out here and all that, man. So yeah, just shut up, you know. That's the best thing to just talk to your family about it. You know, you ain't gotta say no. You don't gotta talk to anybody else out loud. Let's see here. Animal Crossing gets released at like 3 to 4 years new gen console. Yeah, usually within 3 to 4 years, but I was talking about from like in between, like this Animal Crossing to the next Animal Crossing. So 2020 was Switch 1 Animal Crossing, so Switch 2 Animal Crossing should be about 6 to 7 years later. So yeah, but yeah, within the first 3 years usually there's a new Animal Crossing game for that system. And that pretty much goes all the way back to even like the GameCube, right? So the GameCube Animal Crossing came out, I think in 2000, was it 2002 or 2000? When did Animal Crossing the original came out? I think the Wii was 2008, so that was in 2 years. Wild World, I forgot exactly what year that was. That might have been a little bit later afterwards, but they were juggling home console and portable version of that. But yeah, usually within 3 years. I don't know if it's ever went 4 years recently. If you look at like let's say like the Wii U never got one, but like if you're talking about the 3DS, the 3D, like I don't think it ever goes 4 years. 2001 for Animal Crossing. 2000, wait, the same year the system launched? No, Animal Crossing was not 2001. Animal Crossing was 2002 or later. April, what? No. September 16th, 2002. The N64 release in Japan. Because they got an N64 version. And I think Japan got, yeah. September 16th, 2002. So yeah, that's when it dropped. September 16th, 2002. And I knew it wasn't the launch year of the GameCube. Yeah. It came first with the N64, but then later got like a worldwide version. Do you think the Wii will get a virtual console release? Do you think Wii will get a Wii? Yeah, eventually they'll probably put Wii games on there. Just might take another 10 years. I have 20 plus years in the army and 6 combat deployments. I've almost not come home 13 times, so I'll never be silent about those fascists. You know what, Deported? And I will say this. I salute to you, fam. I think that if anybody has the right to say stuff, it's you. So, but you gotta, I hope you understand where I'm coming from, right? You know? But I mean, I feel you, brother. Like, I see what you're saying, for real. And once again, I'm not here to disrespect the military. Like, you're entitled to your opinion. I think that, I'm not saying that, like, nobody else is entitled to their opinion, but I mean, if anyone's entitled to their opinion about things, it's you. You know, when you go and fight for the country. So, you know, I'm not here to tell you to be wrong, like that you're wrong about what you say or anything, or try to, like, you know, I mean, like, you deserve it, bro, honestly. But yeah, like I said, you understand where I'm coming from, though, right? Deported, like, you understand where I'm coming from, because people are acting crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, but I do appreciate your service, and I do, you know, salute to your service, man. I appreciate that. I'm too much of a chicken to go, so. OJ, Ease versus Trails in the Sky Alternative Saga releases 10/10. Yeah, I'm aware, but I don't really care too much, to be honest. But yeah, I'm aware. Thank you for letting me know, though, Timothy. I appreciate it. Eagles-Rams game this weekend should be good. Yeah, that should be a really good game. Rams look good. They look good. They look strong. I like what I'm seeing from them. But yeah, Eagles obviously are the Eagles, defending champs. So if there's anything, I mean, I think that you guys can hold maybe Jalen Hurts. If there's any, like, you know, like Jalen Hurts has not been playing like incredible, right? So if you can just stop them on before it gets like the third and short, just like get them in third and mid and third and long, so they can't push you to death, you know. So just do that and you'll be okay. But the problem is that you can't because of Saquon. So if I was them, I would just load the box and make Jalen Hurts beat me. That's what I would do. I would, like, you know what? I'm not going to let Saquon rush all over me. I'm just going to load the box and have our corners play one-on-one. And, you know, if we get cooked, we get cooked, you know. But don't let Saquon and Jalen Hurts run you to death, you know. Like, just, like, ground and pound you. Make Jalen Hurts beat you through the air if you're going to do it. I mean, if you're going to lose, you know, then or if you're going to, like, you know, lose the game or take a L, I'd rather have it that way than, you know, Saquon running all over me. What's up, Brian Cardo? Welcome. I think we get OG Animal Crossing on Switch 2. I think the next big... I don't know if OG Animal Crossing will get people to buy the Switch 2, but I think that the next big Animal Crossing will absolutely get people to buy Switch 2. Like the Animal Crossing fans. There's a lot of them. If any Nintendo game should be live service, it's Animal Crossing. Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of live service games, but I do think that Animal Crossing fans would probably like a live service Animal Crossing. Did get some defensive guys to stop Barkley well, so how that goes. Yeah, you got to stop the run in the NFC. Too many good running backs between, like, McCaffrey and, you know, you got, what's it called, Saquon. You got a lot of good backs in the NFC, so you got to make sure. Like, that's what the Niners did, too. They got some big run stoppers. And, like, their first-round draft pick, Michael Williams, I love what I'm seeing from big run stuffer, big 6'6", you know, 270, 280, big run stuffing guy. Hasn't really been sacking the quarterback, but we don't need him. We already got Bosa. You know, we got Bryce Huff. Those guys can sack the quarterback. You need to get run stuffers these days, you know, because there's too many good running backs, too many good offensive lines, like with the Eagles. So you got to get good defensive linemen. We got a big old fat defensive tackle Collins. Dude's like 300 something pounds, just throwing guys out, you know. So I like that. Because the Eagles are there, you know, and like so you got to get some guys to try to match up with that Eagles offensive line. Yeah, we already played Trails today. I played it. I checked it out. So, but yes, I'm playing. I got it. Not always. Okay, you're talking to somebody else. Animal Crossing is fun for me, but much time consuming. I don't want a live service Animal Crossing game. I mean, a live service Animal Crossing game, that would just be like a flow of consistent. It would be like Splatoon. That's what I mean by live service. It'd be like Splatoon, where like you constantly have updates and stuff like that, like new different things that are coming through, and like events. Yeah, Fred Warner's playing. He's not hurt. The only people that are on the injury report, obviously Kittle's out. Juszczyk, he had a concussion last game. He went out versus the Saints, but he should be back. Brock Purdy's been practicing, but I don't think he's going to play. I think they're going to start Mac against the Cardinals. So. What do I think about the Pro Controller? It's really good. I have it. That's what I was using the whole time while playing Trails. It's good. One of the best controllers ever made. AC on GameCube is really expensive and hard to come by. It's cheaper for the cozy gamers to buy Switch to play GameCube and so AC on that. I understand, but like it's still an old game that people can just emulate, you know, if they want to emulate it like on a PC or something. So I think that a brand new Animal Crossing game would be like a real big igniter for people to actually buy the Switch 2, like for Animal Crossing fans. Oh, all right then. Not backpedaling or anything. No, it's all good, Tommy. Appreciate you, man. What's up, old Mattendorf? Welcome to. I know that you've been here, old Mattendorf, but I just wanted to say what up, Greg. I just wanted to say what up. What up? What up? What up? Mac Jones is not as good as you think. It's one game. I never claimed that he was really good or not. So I don't know why you're telling me he's not as good as I think. I never said that he was. I never actually said he was good or not. I never said anything about how good or bad he was. Gamer for life. So I don't know why you're saying he's not as good as you think. I never claimed that he was good, or I never said that he was bad. I never said anything. I just said that I think they're gonna start Mac Jones. So that's what I said. Never said he was good or bad. I never made any claims about how good or bad he was. I just said I think they're gonna start Mac Jones this game. That's all I said. So yeah. OJ, have you been watching any anime lately? No, I haven't been watching any anime lately. Sounds like a scorn of the Pats fan. Yeah. I think, to be honest, I think it's more the Patriots just not being that great of a team, more so than Mac Jones being terrible or the worst quarterback ever. And that's kind of how systems work. Sometimes it works for that system, sometimes it doesn't. How many people said Sam Darnold was terrible and was like the worst quarterback ever? Actually, Sam Darnold's pretty good. You know, he's not bad. Remember how people said Geno Smith is the worst quarterback ever? And no, he played pretty good in Seattle. It wasn't incredible, but he's played pretty good. Remember how they said Baker Mayfield's not good? You know, he's not very good either. And actually, Baker Mayfield's pretty good. So I think it kind of just goes to more like your system and, you know, what's going on, what's around you, if you got good weapons around you and stuff like that. You know, I think that's really what it comes down to. Like, I don't recall the Patriots ever having like a great team when Mac Jones was there. So yeah. Not saying that Mac Jones is incredible. Not saying that he's the greatest quarterback ever. But I think he's an okay backup quarterback. I think he's an okay backup quarterback, and he can come in and get you a win, you know, against a team or two. But I don't think he's gonna win this. I don't think he's like a Super Bowl winning quarterback or anything. But once again, quarterback play is hard to find in the NFL. Good quarterback play is hard to find. There's not a lot of great quarterbacks. There's really only like 3 or 4 really good quarterbacks, and like everybody else is either just pretty good, okay, or hey, look, we just need somebody to start. So there's not that many quarterbacks that are like incredible. It's like Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, and Burrow. I mean, that's like the elite, and everybody else is just kind of like underneath them, you know. So yeah, the opportunity for QBs are short, especially with the varied system, and have good personnel to scheme around their strength. Exactly. It's about the scheme and personnel, you know? I mean, Shanahan has a good system for quarterbacks. Sam Darnold came in and, you know, he was good for them, then went to the Vikings and did good, then earned himself a $100 million contract. So it's about more of like the system and all that. So yeah, Stafford looks good. He looks good. You know, he's throwing some darts for how old he is. I agree. But I mean, man, epidurals before each game, like, goodness gracious, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, good for Stafford though. Good for Stafford. Apparently, he didn't want to go. The Raiders offered him. He didn't want to go to the Raiders, but they offered him a dump truck of money. But he decided to stay with the Rams because it's the Raiders. I don't think I would have left either. Mac Jones greater than Purdy, JK. I mean, yeah. Mac played good, but it was against the Saints, man. I can't, you know, it's just that game. We'll see what happens here. So yeah. Let's see here. Xbox is in full-blown crash out, and I'm certain it's self-induced and on purpose. Full-blown crash out. Yeah, man, for real. Are you going to check out the Taurus Deluxe Edition? It's a free upgrade, so I have the game originally, but yeah. Xbox is out of lies. Phil Spencer's a liar. Phil Spencer McLying. Let's see here. More Sonic music than usual today. Yeah, we got some more Sonic music because we have people requesting Sonic music. So yeah. The special stage music for Sonic 3 is pretty good. I used to think this was like the greatest graphics in the world back in the day. When I first saw this title screen, I was like, oh my god, it doesn't get much better than this right here. I was like, oh my goodness, look at these graphics. Ah! You know what the best thing about back in the day about gaming was so much about the actual games. Gaming today is just there's so many sissies and so many frauds and so many like weirdos. It just sucks. Like you see them on Twitter, you see them in the comment sections. You can see people that never buy anything, but yet they've got sales analysis. It's like gaming today is just so full of fraudulent Me Too's and I mean Me Too's as in people that just say, oh, I want to be a part of this too. They aren't actually real gamers. They just play a game or two every now and then, but they'll be the loudest online. I think that's what I hate about today's gaming. Back in the day, when you were a nerd or a weird gamer, you played games, man. Like, you played a lot of games a year. Because, yeah, maybe you couldn't afford them, but you'd go to the arcade, you'd rent the games, you go to your friend's house. Today's day, a lot of gamers are just fake and frauds, just complaining about everything, you know? Using Iwata's death, or using Iwata to weaponize against like the base and say if Iwata was here, that when it has nothing to do with him, it's like people are just stupid as hell, man. Like it just, that's why I don't really pay no attention, and I make more jokes than I do take people seriously, and I get called names, shill, and fanboy for all that. But once again, I've asked people to come debate, and every time that I've debated, they've got crushed. So it's like, it's so funny to see people these days talk about stuff. But back in the day, man, when you were like, people were real gamers back then. Like back in the Super Nintendo, back in the Genesis days, man, people were actually gamers. Today's day, you got so many fakes and frauds out there. They're like activists instead of actual gamers, you know. So yeah. So yeah. Start with the NES and Sega Master System, later the NES, yeah. Good point, OJ. Gaming was cool and peaceful when the nerds were in place and jocks and the dumbasses came in, and yeah, they really did. They really did screw it up, man. But then again, I guess that's the price of becoming more popular, right? Like, but they really screwed it up. Like, they really did. But back then, really, it was all about the what's it called? The actual games. Bryce Huff is he seems pretty fast and seems like a good pass rusher. But the gaming magazines back then, which I loved reading, yeah, it's so disrespectful how people misuse Iwata after the death for complaining. They really do. It sucks, man. Cyber Taurus with the...
That's why I'm raising my daughter to be a real gamer, and dang if it's not working. Her list of completed games is impressive.
She has more completed games than content creators that complain. I guarantee you she probably does. You know? Guarantee you she probably does. So, yeah, man. Like, the latest thing that I saw, like, with the whole contractor thing, I haven't read into it too much. Well, somebody's like, oh, yeah, well, Iwata would never allow this to happen. Dude, there were contractors that left under Iwata as well. That they switched up or they did different. Like, it's people will use Iwata's name for anything these days, bro. Like, it's just insane. So yeah. So it's just crazy. It's crazy. Played for 40 years. Atari to Atari to Super Atari. What's a Super Atari? All the way to today's systems. Fun. Is that like the 2600 and the 7800 or something? COD getting big helped start the downfall, in my opinion. Yearly releases, microtransactions, etc. I think definitely COD helped. Sports games, COD, certain stuff. But yeah, man, it's crazy. Contractors leave when their contract is up, or they could not renew the contract. You know, that's the problem that people are having right now. It seems like. So yeah. Huff was a disaster with the Eagles last year because they tried to get him to drop coverage sometimes. Good to see him having success, focusing on rushing the QB with Niners. Yeah, he's doing okay for right now, you know. So yeah. Both Horizon, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Final Fantasy VII Remake, working on Rebirth, Spider-Man 1, 2, the list goes on. Yeah, real gamer right there. So, real gamer. Could. A lot of Sonic music today. Sonic Spinball. I love my friend Matthew had this game, Sonic Spinball, and I used to love going over to his house and playing it because I thought it was super cool. So yeah. If we were going to listen to Sonic, can we get some Studio Opposite Zone? Yes, absolutely. That's the best thing. That's the best thing about Sonic is the music. The best thing about Sonic is the music. Game Boy DMG was so much fun. I used to take the batteries out of all the household items when mine died. My parents used to go crazy. Yeah, yeah. That'll get them to go crazy if you start taking the out of the remotes and stuff like that. So yeah. Let's see here. I don't know what game it was, but I played Sonic game on the Game Boy Advance, and it was one of my favorite games. That was just Sonic Advance. Just Sonic Advance. So, yeah. Yes, TV remotes was the first pick. Did they have, but you needed AA battery. Did your remote use AA batteries? Because usually TV remotes use AAA batteries, right? But maybe some of them probably used AA batteries back in the day. So yeah. Sonic is perfect for Switch. Sonic's perfect for any system, to be honest. Fits well. It's an interesting game, but I'm not the biggest Sonic fan. So Psychopie can tell you why Sonic games are so good. He can let you know. So Some used AA and some used AAA. Ah, I see. Yeah, I bet. Yeah. Congrats! I see your stream. YouTube is in the featured. My stream in YouTube is in the featured. I don't think it is, but if it is, that's great. Shout outs, because we don't have any more viewers than what we usually do. So if it is, that's great. But I wasn't aware that they did do that. But if they did, let's go. Shout outs. Sonic can run fast. Need I say more? Lots of people. Speedy Gonzalez can run fast. Do you like Speedy Gonzalez? Roadrunner can run fast. You like Roadrunner? Actually, Roadrunner is kind of cooler than Sonic, but like Roadrunner never was able to catch on like in video games. And I really wish that he did, because like the Roadrunner is actually more cool than Sonic. Beep beep. Beep beep. Beep beep. He's way more cool. He's way more cool. No, I'm joking. But Roadrunner is actually pretty cool. Like those old school Roadrunner Wile E. Coyote, yo, those were actually kind of lit. Those were kind of lit. Beep beep. Yeah, I said beep beep. Beep beep. It's like, oh, you take off, man. He's gone. Sonic all the way to Sonic Adventure 2. After that, fell off with Sonic, one of the all-time favorite. Yeah, he's an all-time great video game character. I agree with that. He's an all-time great video game character. You can't deny that one. Yeah, but Sonic can be a knight and a werehog. Roadrunner, a stupid bird, bro. Roadrunner is fast, man. Roadrunner is fast. Roadrunner is super fast. Roadrunner is fast, bro. Yes, I was a big fan of Knuckles. I agree. Knuckles was one of my... I like Knuckles more than I like Sonic. Back in the day. You only paid the voice actor one meat so they can save the money. I mean, that voice actor isn't going to be able to... I mean, if that's all the dialogue that you got, yeah, you don't got to hire him all the time. You can just keep on using the same track. Makes sense. How much did he get paid? He probably got paid like $5. Oh, man. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Roadrunner can't go super anything. That's true. Sonic is definitely... Never mind. Sonic's cooler. Sonic's cooler. You know? So, yeah. So, yeah. Roadrunner was originally voiced by Mel Black, who did most of the Looney Tunes characters. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he did. Let's see. Would Sonic beat Roadrunner, or would the Roadrunner use the broken plot armor to beat Sonic in a race? I don't know if they've ever done, like, a who's faster based off of, like, whatever, but I'm guessing Sonic's faster than the Roadrunner. But I don't think they've ever... I don't know. There's probably been somebody that's calculated it and said... Let me see if I can Google search it and see if we can find that. Who's faster? Who's faster, Sonic or Roadrunner? In terms of speed, Roadrunner is often portrayed as faster than Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic is known for his incredible speed, often depicted as known for his moving at the speed of sound, while Roadrunner's speed is frequently described as near instantaneous, allowing him to outrun any obstacle or opponent. However, some argue that Sonic's speed can be enhanced through various forms, such as supersonic, which can make him faster than Roadrunner in certain scenarios. Ultimately, the comparison can be subjective depending on the context of interpretation. There was a video from like 2010 that says which one's faster, Sonic versus Roadrunner. Let me see if this is actually like a real video or they're just trolling. Yeah, this is not for real. They're just trolling. I don't know who's faster. I don't know who's faster. All right, we got a couple donos coming in. Shoutouts to Nick93 says, shoutouts to Sonic Advanced. Yeah, Advanced. It's good. Good game. And JVB with the €5. It says, why do so many U.S. people fail to understand that tariffs are a tax on your own population from your own government? P.S. Play Trails in the Sky. A lot of people fail to understand that because they don't want to look at it that way, because that's the complicated way of looking at it. Most Americans or most people don't understand what a tariff is. They don't understand exactly how a tariff works. And they rather just point to, oh, the company, that's the easy way. They're greedy. That's just the easy thing to do. So yeah, that's why most people are doing that. Or a lot of people are.
Meat, that is all.
Meat. Yeah, man. Roadrunner. I used to watch Roadrunner back in the day all the time, and it was great. It was so good. It was so good. Thank you, Cyber Toast, for another $5 dono. Up to 271 on the combo board. We are rolling tonight. Thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate that. Combo breaks. And of course, and I think we actually hit our limit, but we're going to play this last track here. And the music is Trails in the Sky. So thank you guys so much for coming out to the stream tonight. I do appreciate that. We're going to play this Trails in the Sky music. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you guys for being awesome. Combo breaks. I'm more of a Bugs guy. I love Bugs Bunny. Who's most overrated in your opinion? Hideo Kojima, Tetsuya Nomura, Hideki Miyazaki, or Shigeru Miyamoto? It's definitely not Shigeru Miyamoto, so we can just rule him out. Kojima, you know, honestly I don't think any of these guys are overrated or like the most overrated. I don't think any of them are. They're all really good. I mean, Tetsuya Nomura would probably be like the least accomplished when it comes to all of them, over like in the grand scheme of things. But it's hard to say. It's really hard to say. Miyamoto just counts money now. No, he doesn't. But I mean, that's okay. If you think that he does, that's fine. No, he actually doesn't. He works on the movies and the theme parks and the stuff like that. So, which is not easy work. That's definitely, you got to be in meetings. You got to be making sure that everything's like, you know, quality control for those things. So yeah. But it's all good. I mean, you can just think that he counts money. Sure, it's funny. It sounds good. Let's see, looking for batteries. Okay, I think I already read that. Shoutouts. Last good game Kojima made was Metal Gear Solid 3. The last game that I actually enjoyed from Kojima was Metal Gear Solid 4. But that doesn't mean he's overrated. I mean, it just means I haven't liked much that he's done since then. I don't like Death Stranding, so yeah. Let's see here. I pre-ordered Trails in the Sky, but I got a notification that it's delayed. I also missed the stream. How did you like it? I thought it was okay, but we didn't really do much, so I'm going to play it more tonight. So yeah. MGS5's butt cheek. Some people really like MGS5, and it reviewed well, so I mean, there's that. But yeah. What's up, That's it. Getting OJ, hope all's well. Everything's good, man. I can't complain. But we're gonna have to wrap it up here, guys. I'm already over on time a little bit, so I thank you guys so much. I gotta take care of the little boy tonight. So if you guys haven't seen my most recent video, I actually talk about the situation with the Microsoft price increase. So if you want to hear my thoughts on that, check it out. Big love to Cyber Taurus. Big love to everybody that dropped donos. Justin, Cyber Taurus, JVB, Nick93. You guys are all incredible. Seriously, Cyber Taurus and Justin, thank you guys for keeping the hype going all night. Sony Man Horizon, thank you to Zach with the subscription. General Zamora, thank you so much. Party Man with multiple donos. Psycho Pie, Zoo, Bat Conquer, Shaw X, Dean, thank you guys. Felipe, Krista Shriner Dog, Gloria Redmond, thank you guys so much. Super Christian Me World, flipping the switch again. DeAndre, thank you guys so much. You guys, a lot of you guys did multiple donos. You guys kept the stream going. So I appreciate that. Yeah, so tomorrow morning we're going to have a new video. Or more like I'll make, maybe not the morning, but afternoon. But I'll have a video. Then we're going to have the Spawncast pre-show. So it should be an explosive show with the price increase news and the other news as well as, you know, some of the other stuff. So yeah. So thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate you guys coming through. Thank you guys for being awesome. I appreciate you guys rolling through. I appreciate everything. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for being awesome. Love you guys so much. And yeah, we will see you for the next one. That'll be tomorrow. So yeah, that'll be tomorrow. All right, guys, hit the like button, hit the notification bell. Hit that like button before you go, though. It'd be great if you hit that like button before you go. So that would be awesome. So hit that like button, and of course, hit the notification bell. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And yeah, check out my video that I dropped today talking about it. I'm going to drop it again in the chat so you guys can watch that video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for being awesome. We'll see you guys for the next one. All right, peace out, homies.